the hand down. That
hello.
is not my hand.
How's everybody
Hello.
doing? Hey, Seaweaver. How's everybody doing? Happy day to all. So, I guess I'm gonna have to confirm in game next time they talk about it. But so we've been sitting here watching the beginning of the game for a bit because, well, getting stream set up, games running, stuff happens back here. I've noticed that in the opening cutscene, the first thing they show on the map has it spelled Lindblom, B-U-L-M, not Lindblom. And I have been saying Lindblom, but now I wonder if I'm wrong, and I have to get in game to figure out. Here, it's gonna come up. We're gonna see it again. Here it comes.
Where did I have my microphone last time that my camera didn't
know.
think it was my hand?
I don't know.
It thinks it's my hand.
Look,
not my hand.
Look, Lindblom. Look. It's gone.
Oh yeah.
Like that. I don't remember that being the name. That wasn't it.
Stop.
All right, hold on. Now we're in game. Is there like a information? Can I check the map? I can. Lindblom. It is a typo. Why is it spelled wrong? It's the opening cutscene. Has it always been spelled wrong?
Maybe a decision was made. Well, maybe a decision was made in the art, and then they changed it later.
I gotta look it up. FF9 opening cutscene spelling.
Putting on lotion, and my hand tracking made that look real weird.
Okay, why was the opening to FF9 so bland and unremarkable? That is not the question I'm asking.
Microphone wide.
Lindblom.
Oh my god. Stop it.
Why hasn't anybody ever talked about this? Internet. There's a typo. Surely I'm not the first person ever to notice that that's spelled wrong. That can't be possible. Surely. Aha! Lindblom, does thine eyes deceive me? "14 years ago that somebody commented on this.
At least you were not the first.
I'm not. Hey, Syntax, how's it going?
Car stream.
Show is.
I think I've managed to stick my microphone somewhere that it won't count as a hand to my hand tracking. I don't know why I didn't have this problem last time.
Did you?
But I don't know if it sounds good, so it's a weird spot. Let me know if I'm quiet.
I mean, it sounds fine to me. I'm curious if you, if it had moved or like.
I mean, yeah, it moved. I pushed it out of the way. I always push it out of the way and then pull it back in. It's on an arm.
Well, and that's what I'm wondering.
Know where it was.
I'm wondering if the order of you starting the application and moving the microphone was the same. Because if it was in camera the whole time when you launched the application, it would have probably registered it as still background. But if you started the application and then swung in the arm, at that point, it's like, oh, that wasn't there before, so now it's a change in movement.
With that next
that
time.
would be my guess, because I'm sure it kind of like trains and reads on the picture.
Yeah, no, that's a good call.
On launch.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's very similar to what Mignon does. So
yeah, so I that would be my guess.
Better make sure you're looking at your camera when Vinyasa
Well,
starts,
there is
or
a
you're
way to
gonna have a
fix that.
problem.
There's a node to reset AR kit tracking to fix that.
Oh, I just used the hotkey.
That also is acceptable, but
Yeah.
I have it set up on my Stream Deck so I can fix it that way.
Yeah, I just used the hotkey on the keyboard.
Yeah, so I
What?
didn't
What
realize
knowledge?
I could point. Bip,
What did I
bip,
say
bip,
that had anything to do with
bip,
married?
bip, 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 bip. Anyway, it's weird that you can
did
use
I
the mouse
say?
in this game.
What did I say?
All right, well, before we get going too much, I figure just right at the beginning, I had mentioned that I'd finished my logo. And so before we get really started on the game, I figured I could show off
us
the new logo
logo.
and be like, ooh, ah, and then I'll put it in the corner where the old logo used to go. So, you know, it's doing its job. So I'm gonna send it to Cappa and then in Discord, and then I'm gonna turn it on stream so that we can get real-time
great.
reaction. So you don't have to wait for the delay. Be like, okay, waiting. All right, so let me send it over
I get to
you.
see it first.
Well, sort of. And then turn it on.
Oh,
Ta-da. New logo. I finished it.
that's so nice.
Yeah, I finished it. So I did end up changing the font. Obviously, you can tell. I bought a ginormous pack of fonts just for general use in a commercial setting. And so I kind of went through those and I was like, do I like any of these fonts? And so I replaced, oh, hey, Whitney. I replaced the last two letters, obviously. I am also extremely proud of myself because the dash in the 0, I actually made it. Like, I added that because it doesn't normally have that in the 0. And honestly, I think it fits the font extremely
It looks
well.
nice.
Yeah.
I like how you ended up integrating your hexadoozits.
Yes, that was kind of important to me because
nice.
since I use those as the sort of icon size, just like that ring, if you're on YouTube, you're all on YouTube. It's in the bottom right corner. It's the like watermark on stream / videos.
Yeah.
And so that's the icon logo, and I wanted to make sure that was integrated in the actual full-size logo.
I want a logo.
Yay, the 3 rings. That's the 2 months? It's the 3rd month, I guess. I'm actually glad that that's there because I wasn't sure if I had done that one yet. And I was like, shoot, I need to probably do that too. But I did that one. That's the last one I did. So now I'm going to have to do...
Get on it.
Yeah, I don't recall if it's at 4 months or 5 or 6
might be
months
6.
that it comes
Might be
up
6.
for a next one. That one will be had for a little while. But I'm glad I did that. I was on top of it. But anyway, so yeah, this is the new logo. I had a big long back and forth with the word Eldritch on the bottom of it, right? You know, down here. Because I had initially done this in the negative space style that I did the P, so like black with the border. But it was just, I sent it
Too hard to read.
to 2 different people for feedback. One who does like character design, and Stella who does general design art stuff. And both of them, so the first one was like, Eldritch is hard to read. And so I touched it up a little bit, like made it bigger, made it a little more clear. And Stella was still like, Eldritch is hard to read. And I was like, damn it. So she was like, should probably just make it completely legit. I was like, fine. Like, I tried very hard to make it work, but it wouldn't because the E is too complicated in that font. So I had to deal with it. But
Dial it back.
I did, and it still looks good. I was just a
looks
little
great.
disappointed because I did want to try to make that work. So there. Now that can live up there. Maybe a little smaller than that. It's a little big. Just want it to be legible still. But it also has a decent amount of transparency in it, so it's probably not a huge problem. Is this where uncanny comes from? I don't understand the question. Regard... Excuse me? There we go, I escaped. I suppose we can actually play the game.
I suppose.
Oh, the Eldritch definition? I don't think it's necessarily where it comes from. I mean, I'm sure it was in use previously. So it's not as though they have like a shared root word or anything. So why I'm running around now aimlessly is I kind of get the sense that maybe I need to level a little bit.
Uncanny avatar?
Not that way. Oh, like the vibe that I have? Yes. Yes. That is correct. Now I understand your question. Yes.
I don't know if you were here, Syntax, when we were talking about
freaking cleanup.
Like the vague lore that we have that connects our characters is that we're some type of, I don't know, Poe, would you say future tech or what kind of?
Well, I mean,
undefined technology.
In my case specifically, like, it was not necessarily envisioned as future tech. Because, like, I mean, chatbots, aka artificial personalities, are just a thing. Yeah. And then with the idea that got in contact with some sort of digital Necronomicon and then got out of control, that, you know, that is so not necessarily future.
I was the alpha version because I'm older.
Bro, these guys...
being the second version.
We die ridiculously. Like, I gotta do something about this shit.
Digitally improved. Encountered a digital Necronomicon.
For lack of a better term.
In the digital planar. Breaking out. And I think we've decided at this point, because he designed my model, he built me a physical form.
Can I just leave,
and injected me into it so I also could escape, since I didn't have the digital juice to do it on my own.
Oh, you know what? You guys are actually pretty weak. I guess we can just kill you.
Hi, Winnie. I kind of enjoy the idea of being alien tech and having escaped across the galaxy.
I mean, that's fine.
That's not Poe's vibe.
Not generally, but, like, I mean, you can...
I enjoy space. I don't want to go to space. I enjoy space.
You can have some alien influence. That's fine.
Maybe you found alien tech to put me together.
I mean, yeah, that could be where the body came from.
Because you're interplanar, right? So
correct.
So I'm
extraplanar, potentially.
Extraplanar. There you go.
The more accurate terminology. See? Excuse me.
I don't want to be called Katy Perry. I don't want to.
Excuse me.
Space.
I would like to go back, bruh. Bruh.
Not allowed.
Yeah, so... Oops. I suppose on the subject of the models, there has been a lot of movement and change.
Unseen progress.
Yeah, today in the last couple days sort of thing. Because there's a lot of updates to Vignon, which I discovered actually provides for updating Unity, which it has not had an update to what we've been working with. Because it had been on 2020 something or other for a while. So, I mean, it's a pretty old version of Unity. But the update to Vignon allowed for updating into 2022 dot blah, 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 which is also actually a little newer than it sounds. Because, like, then there's 2023, and then there's Unity 6. So it's kind of like 2 major revisions behind, which is pretty decent. Which is kind of big, because that does who knows exactly what. I'm not sure all of the things that come in 2022, but there's some changes. Seems to have provided an efficiency change, which is good. A little bit more frames, which is good. Some particle system stuff, I think, has been introduced in things. I still kind of have to explore and figure all that stuff out. One of the big things that I am kind of excited about, although it's not as important, I guess, at this point, is that I believe I should be able to use the shader graphs. So Unity has a node graph similar to what vNyan has, except it's a shader graph that allows you to build a shader, like a custom shader to do visual stuff in Unity. But that started, I think, in like 2021 for the built-in render pipeline. And I'm sorry, this is all a bunch of Unity technical terms that I know nobody knows, but I'm still going to talk about it.
I'm going to cough, but you're welcome to keep going.
There are 3 different render pipelines for Unity. The built-in, the universal, and the high definition. It's the BRP, the URP, and the HDRP. vNyan only works with the built-in render pipeline. And so the version of Unity that we were on technically had a shader graph. But that shader graph only worked in the universal or the high definition render pipelines, so we couldn't use it. But once 2021 came around, then it was added for the built-in pipeline. So it was great. And so that's something that I'm going to get experimenting with. But it's also not as important, because actually I have a developer friend, the one who I'm trying to make a game with. He's been dabbling in with shaders, obviously, kind of important for games. And so he's going to help me build some like custom shaders, just like straight code wise. So like the shader pipeline or the shader graphs aren't really relevant, because we just write the shaders like from scratch, and that kind of solves the same problem. So that's cool. Yeah, Unity and Unreal, it's actually kind of interesting, because I feel like there's been a really interesting sort of path of like Unity versus Unreal and all of that stuff, in that like Unity was a joke for a long time, but then it became a totally reasonable engine, and Unreal was like an expensive engine but really good. And then Unreal 5 came out, and it's kind of been making shitty games out of it because the performance is like ass. And Unity turned into a good engine, but then they treated their customers like shit, so they're ass. And it's like, what happened to everything? Godot is actually the ones that we've been working in for our various experiments on games. We've been using Godot, which is a pretty good open source game engine. So it's
and is
not
that the
game
engine we've been waiting for?
What do you mean?
Was that too deep a cut?
I don't know what you mean.
Kids
Godot.
In the audience.
Oh, is that
waiting for Godot is a plan.
I see. All right, that too deep a cut for me, for sure.
All right.
Anyway, but yes.
It's like this weird, surreal, existential. It gets thrown around a lot when you're being like hoity-toity theater.
But yeah, so like that's the nature of the game engines is kind of wacky because it's all over the place. But I'm stuck in Unity for the model, so here we are.
I'm a little sad nobody counted you.
I'm very sorry.
It's okay. It was a deep cut. I just didn't think it was until I said it.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to use a tent down here because I can't actually get back to town. He sells tents, so I can always get another one. Wow, tents aren't full heals? What is this shit?
That is a freaking crime.
What is this shit? What does the tent say that it does? Restores HP and MP. If you ask a save Moogle, he will restore everyone's HP and MP.
What?
Uh-huh.
How do I ask a save Moogle?
That's what I'm doing. Rest inside a tent? Yes. And yeah, it's like half a... What is this shit?
That's bogus.
This is a horse crap. What the heck?
That's bogus.
That's... What? I have never seen this absolute,
That is downright shenanigans.
Yeah, disrespect. Anyway, on another note of the model is that apparently so there's a check on your materials in Unity that help improve efficiency that I had looked at some point and was pretty sure that I had set it up to do that, but apparently I must have thought about it and then not done it, because I looked through to again and I definitely did not have that set up. And I was talking to my friend about it and like my possible struggles and needs to go into Blender to update stuff, and oh my god, this is horse shit. This is why I'm just gonna be here, I guess, arbitrarily leveling for a little while, because like this is just absolute nonsense.
Well, at least you can talk over arbitrary leveling.
I can. Queen is dead again. That's cool. Cool.
Do they get XP if they're dead at the
No,
end of the battle?
Of course they don't.
Boo!
Oh, it's a poison counter. I see. So when you're in attack stance, attacking causes counter. Good to know. So then I just have to stand here and deal with it while you do that? I can't... Bro, the combat system in this game is even kind of ass. Like, why do people love this game? What is this? What is this?
I'm hoping the story is very exciting.
It's like, Phoenix Downs restore people to 1% of their health? Tents don't heal to full? Like, what?
Is there like a high tent or something, or what?
I don't know. I guess I just buy a shit ton of potions because that's literally more efficient than a tent.
A tent? Yeah,
It is.
bogus.
Like, I'll put myself back up to 4 tents, but like, it's literally just better. This is ridiculous. This is nonsense. I gotta get some levels so that we're just not struggling as much.
It's cool. We can buy.
Anyway, as I was saying, so I went through and changed all those on my materials. And so the main thing about that is that it tries to bring down the number of draw calls. Draw calls are something that happen every frame, depending on the number of materials and meshes you have on your model, or really in your Unity world, not just like models. That's just a everything thing. And so it had been just over 3,000 because...
Now,
well,
granted, the recommended from the Vignon creator is 100.
Yeah, less than 100 on a model. So, you know, we're a little off from that at 3,000.
Just 30 times.
Fortunately, I did turn that on, and it pulled that down to like 800. So that's a huge gain.
It's a huge gain. Only 8
on the
times
upside
more instead of 30.
On the upside, it was a significant gain.
With just a little.
Oh, did I? Oh, I managed to eat something.
Checkbox.
Well, it was like 40 checkboxes, but yes,
Oh,
okay. It was a lot. Hey, Koala. How's it going? So yeah, that was good. I mean, the main thing that helped me with is that I no longer have to like immediately go deal with a bunch of like
We've discovered that
stuff.
we have to do some leveling because we're getting our butts kicked. So
and
we're
also
leveling, and Poe's talking about his model and upgrades to
Vignan.
And also Poe showed his new completed logo, which
new
is
logo.
at the top right of the screen.
Boop, boop, boop. I made it. Yay. I continue to sort of like dwindle away the things on stream that I have not done myself. If I can figure out how to make a stinger, I will essentially have replaced everything, and it will just all be my own stuff at that point. That's like the last thing remaining. And so the fonts
won't be like the fonts will be purchased or licensed or whatever. But yeah.
Well, yeah. But like, I guess I'm mostly about things that I have to like give credit for in my, like I can nearly get rid of my credits section because it's like all this stuff.
Karina has joined us on a quest to eat all the things, but especially frogs, because that is how she grows. Her people live in the marshes. We found her in a marsh with her people, and she came on her quest with us.
Yeah, Queena really didn't feel like leaving the marsh. Just was happy to continue staying there eating frogs.
Yeah.
And then
we told her there were other frogs.
I don't know, their village chief and by the one other person there was like, get the hell out of here, man. It's like,
you gotta try different stuff. We live to eat.
Okay, that sucks. Wow, I wish I hadn't done that.
I like the color scheme of these bad guys.
See if I can get that eaten too. Oh my god, Queena, stop dying instantaneously.
Boo.
It's so annoying.
She even leveled.
It's so annoying.
I think we have enough characters now that we have to pick.
No.
So they're just not. Oh no, they put us to sleep. We're chasing.
Correct.
Them.
So I guess main story-wise, we learned that the kingdom of Burmecia was in trouble. Burmecia is the kingdom of like rat people, where Freya is from. It's in trouble, and so we were gonna go help.
There is.
But
Dagger
Zidane
suspects that her mother might be involved.
Yeah, and so she wanted to come, and Zidane and Steiner were like, nah.
It's too dangerous.
It's dangerous, no. And she was like, screw that, and then used like a sleep weed to put everybody to sleep, and then went on her own.
Yeah. And she didn't drug Steiner, so he's awakened with her. She drugged all of us, so we're behind. None so far. He hasn't had a chance to be a creep again yet.
No, because we're busy trying to level a little bit. Oh, that's going to get you stabbed for poison. I shouldn't have done that. I'm trying to eat so that I can get blue magic as well for Queena.
Magic is our friend.
Damn it, Vivi! I honestly, now that I'm getting my face punched by some of these fights. I'm like, maybe I should add some more of the cheats that the mod that I'm running allows for.
Oh.
Specifically, there's one that allows Vivi to use the base level spells when he attacks for free instead of having to constantly cast the low level spells. And because, like, also an issue is that he has not enough MP. He's got 65 and each spell cast costs him 6, so he gets 10. That's it.
Our little Moogle tent.
Freaking Queen is not at max health. These tents are dog shit. I gotta check if there's a cheat to just
Have
make
them restore
tents work better.
Because
Yeah.
that is
I have never beheld such absolute horse crap.
It is certainly shenaniganry.
It's like, here's the one thing that you have to fully restore everybody's health, but by the way, it doesn't actually do that. Cool. Also, we took your healer out of the party. Extra cool. Also, these random enemies that constantly cast fire deal 30% of your health every damage.
And BTW, this other guy poisons.
Yeah.
Adds a what is it? Not a reflex.
As a counterattack.
Yes.
Unbelievable rudeness.
Pretty bogus.
It feels like a couple levels are pretty significant, though, as far as bolstering our capabilities. So that's something.
Model, wake up.
We just gotta build up.
There we go.
Yay.
Every time I look at your stream, my model looks like it's sleeping. That's pretty rude.
Silver gloves. Sure.
It's because I'm looking at my knitting occasionally, and the camera is like, I see eyelids. Good night. You are witnessing pose art as we speak.
Yeah, this is pretty much my art. This is, I make these.
Yeah, no AI.
I did that.
Art, no.
No, I do not. I do not F with the Gen AI. Do not approve.
I do not consider that to be art.
Yeah, that's
I am knitting right now, so that's kind of art.
Oh yeah,
I have done theater in the past. I wouldn't consider that to be an art.
You know, on the subject of AI, I think it was Syntax who
I've painted before.
a couple streams ago had asked if I had an AI rant, and I said no. And I realized like the next day, I was like, oh wait, there was something I could have ranted about on AI, and I've been sitting on it since then, because there was that whole South African white genocide grok situation.
Oh,
I don't know if everybody's familiar with that. That was a whole fiasco, and one indicates how much a little bastard freaking Elon Musk is, which everybody already knew, but continues to evidence how horrible he is. Also how incompetent he is. But more importantly, well, I guess for anybody that doesn't know, that is not up with this one. So Grok is the Twitter AI thing that Elon Musk really wants to be a thing. The problem, of course, is that he's a piece of shit, and that he's set that up in somewhere in Tennessee, I think, and I think it's Memphis, and is just belching out toxic horse shit onto everybody who lives there, which is a bunch of shit.
Yeah, basically the server farm or whatever it is that he set up to power Grok didn't follow any environmental rules. And
Yeah,
was actually putting out so much pollution in the area he built it in, which of course is a lower income area.
Yeah, and so
it is actively, immediately detrimenting.
Like causing asthma, killing people.
It's bad.
The specific way that happened, I guess, by the way, as I continue to segue into talking about the other issue, is that they built a bunch of temporary power turbines because the energy needs of their server farm was greater than what the area could provide. And so since they are not like an actual energy provider and they're just temporarily trying to like fill the power gap, but not that kind of power gap, a power gap, they're allowed to like run these in a like fake emergency situation where they just get to disregard
they've made the emergency,
environmental
basically.
stuff. Yeah, so it's horseshit. But that one reason Grok AI is terrible. The other reason, of course, is that so there's a whole stupid South African or like white South Africans who came over to the U.S. as refugees when they absolutely did not need to be coming here as refugees. They're fine. And the bullshit
their whole
argument
is that they're being oppressed, but what's actually happened is that they're being forced to treat the native black Afrikaners there equally. They're losing their privileges, and they
Correct.
are mad about it, like big fat racist babies.
And so all of that freaking nonsense aside, the situation, as stupid and shitty as it is, so Elon Musk from South Africa, illegal immigrant, Elon Musk,
famously illegal immigrant,
correct.
Elon Musk from South Africa,
correct, stuck his thumb on the scale of Grok and essentially very ham-fistedly tried to get it to talk about white genocide, or at least sort of defend that idea. So I guess I'm sure his intention was to wait Grok AI to start defending the idea of white genocide if someone were to ask about it. Like that I expect was the intent. Elon Musk, famously a moron, didn't do that because he's an idiot. What he did do was got Grok AI to mention white genocide no matter what somebody asked him to do.
God, I didn't hear about this.
But also, it didn't defend it because all of the data sources and web stuff that it has ingested also don't believe white genocide is happening in South Africa. So,
because it's not.
One, people would ask, there's a ton of screenshots out around this of like people just asking Grok to like summarize a thread, and it would do that, and then also at the end of it be like, go into its spiel about white genocide in South Africa and how all of the evidence seems to claim that that's overblown and all they're seeing is typical crime that is impacting everybody in the country because of like unrest or whatever. And it's like, okay, you suck on so many levels, Elon Musk here. You have everything has gone wrong. But the thing that's really interesting, yes, that's exactly essentially how it went, Koala. It was like, hey, Grok, how was your day? And it was like, my day was great. But also the South Afrikaners are dealing with this white, like the claims of, you know, white genocide in South Africa tied to this specific something the Boers, I don't know, there's a specific like chant, cry, or whatever that's used in the situation. I think similar to From the River to the Sea in the Gaza situation. Like, I think those are relatively parallel terminologies. Blah, blah, blah. So you just bring it up. So that's all kind of funny because it's another Elon Musk fuck up. But what's really notable is as more and more tech giants try to put AI into things, the implications of forced bias and like the ability to guide a worldwide narrative through this like hidden behind the scenes manipulation of what kind of outputs the AI is giving to, you know, I should say the LLM because it's not AI. The LLM is like presenting to all of these people questioning it should be extremely concerning to people. Like, it's really funny to dunk on Elon for being an idiot in this situation, but like, if he wasn't an idiot and he was successful in doing the thing he did, that's really bad. Like,
that's very alarming.
Insane that the companies that just like control these LLMs can just start pushing whatever narrative they want by manipulating the way it outputs. Like, that should be insanely concerning to everyone and should be like the most talked about thing from that circumstance, and it wasn't. And that's like shocking to me. Like, that's all. It all goes back to media literacy. People do not know the right conclusions to pull from a story. Yeah, the implications of this are very, very bad, especially as more and more dumbasses are using an LLM as a search engine. Like, God help us. I mean, honestly, tying into that and the fact that search engines are also using LLMs/LLM-like algorithms, also the same issue persists in search engine. Like, the ability to manipulate information is a huge problem right now. So, and like legislation is not keeping up with that. Nope. At all. I mean, I don't even get me started on legislative priorities right now. Good God. It's bad. Jesus Christ. It's bad here. Sure is. So Syntax, there's your long overdue AI rant. Yep, I don't know. I know Syntax popped in and said stuff. I don't know if they wandered off, but there you go. We'll have to point them to it next time. There's our our scheduled AI rant for today. Yep. And very much so why the new branding is freaking Eldritch Intelligence, because get me away from that AI horse shit. Yeah, well, that's why I pulled AI off of all of my YouTube and Twitch, because I was like, my use of AI predates this situation, and I no longer want to be associated with this situation. It gotta go. No, thank you. I'd probably need to update my about you stuff also. I think I maybe have. I'll have to look at it. Let's see if I can get this guy. It's been a while since I streamed, but I wish to eat him. So I bet there's a blue magic that I can take. Yes! I have done it. Mighty Guard seems like a good one. Poe, when I go back to streaming and it might be on YouTube, can I tell your chat and invite them on one of your streams? Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Self-promotion, baby! I'm generally fine promoting my friends/family in this case. And you know I'll be here during your stream, so I won't even be a conflict. That's true. Raise the success rate of steal. I don't need that. Adds weapon status effect. Oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to yawn loudly into the mic, but it just felt nice. I see how that works. Okay, well, maybe if I equip some of these skills, I might also do better. Well, I wouldn't get too excited, because quite frankly, they're not, like, tremendous, but they are level up? Something. Apparently gains more XP. Yeah.
Like that.
You don't have any skills. Just add status, which doesn't do anything. High tide. Allows you to trans faster. Sure. Better than nothing.
I enjoy that Queena's thumbnail photo. It's mostly tongue.
Mostly tongue. That is correct.
She would be fun to cosplay as.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You could probably get a really fun tongue situation.
It seems like it should be like felt. Just a big felt, floppy.
Like a tie, but it's a tongue.
Yeah.
Super long.
Okay, yeah, that's good. But I keep getting like abilities that I just straight up don't have mana for. Like, the max mana seems to be insufficient for these skills.
You could
It's
tie the tongue,
crazy.
like you could have the tongue be like a tie, but instead of the top ending as a tie, you could put wires that like bring it up to the bottom of your mouth, so it's not actually like coming out of your mouth, but it like comes up to that point, and you can like draw.
Well, I also
like
kind of feel
red
like
gash under your real mouth to be the mouth, and then it like is stiff at the top and goes to like.
I feel like you could do something fun in like with the idea of the tongue as a tie concept. You could do like
you could
Dapper
deconstruct
Queena.
Yeah, you could deconstruct Queena and be like, I'm like
because
Queena, but
because there's like well, let me get into combat so that we can see Queena again. Because you could
there's
do
some
like
ruffles. You could do like the ruffle shirt.
Well, and the way there's suspenders. Possibly ears, I'm not sure, but like suspenders and a tie.
As like the Butler Cafe Queena. You know?
Yeah, I feel like there's something there that would be pretty amusing.
There's legs there, and not just Queenas.
Correct.
The idea has legs.
Yeet. Gotta get weaker. Freya hit it. At least I can properly plan this out and not get screwed, because we've like doubled our hit points just by these few levels.
Feels
Okay.
good.
Go ahead and try that again. Oh, that's gonna do it. Damn it! I specifically was trying to avoid that.
Vivino,
Although
our sweet angel baby.
It did use Pumpkinhead, which might just mean that would have been the ability I got from eating it. It's probably worth still trying. I don't understand why sometimes potions heal 150 and sometimes they heal 100. I do not understand. I am confused.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
I don't know. I don't know if I have a skill or an item or something that is changing how much it restores. Back attack.
Gives you a buff somehow?
I don't know. Did I eat one of these? I think I got Pumpkinhead from these guys, but maybe I should try again. Oh, right. Oh, that's why you do less damage, Freya. Why are you in the back line?
Oh, there's lines. I forgot that was a
are.
thing sometimes. Is Vivi in the front? He should be in the back.
Well, we got back attacked, which means we're in the wrong lines. So I guess Freya's probably in the back because...
Does she have like a long
jump?
distance attack?
She has jump, and I guess jump probably disregards the lane. Can you eat that? No.
I cannot eat until it is weaker.
Well, weak is dead. Wonder if there's a cheat to make eating work more consistently. That's another thing that I'm like
cheat our way to success.
I'm just gonna stop doing it if it's such a hassle. It's like I know how this works. I was just like, I'll just not use Queena. Anybody but Queena, because I can't be bothered. I'm still flabbergasted about how shitty tents are. I can't believe they've done this. Just unbelievable disrespect to me and my whole family.
I do feel disrespected. You're correct.
Incredible. Freaking half MP too. Why would you do this?
Especially when it explicitly said that if you asked a Moogle, you'd get everything.
Well, it says it restores for everyone. Presumably you can use tents out in the field on one person.
Oh, boo on that. Is it less, do you think, because we use it on everybody? Or just tents are bad?
I guess maybe? That is kind of the nature of the spell casting, because you just get to pick if you want to use it on one or many, and if you use it on many, it is weaker. I guess it could be the same sort of premise.
But that's lame, just to be clear.
It still sucks.
Super lame.
How's our ability learning doing? This is the part of the abilities that I hate. That I just, like, I gotta go check constantly.
Look, I have put my hand on my chin, and my model does not know what to do. It's like, I just...
Do you have anything learning antibody? You don't.
But I have great knuckles. And animated.
Okay, we'll give you
armbands.
So you can learn antibody as well.
Great. I have done 326 stitches since the stream has started.
It's a lot of stitches. Feels like a lot of stitches, at least.
It was 2 rows.
Cramp.
Which doesn't sound nearly as impressive.
Can I eat the crab?
It's like a frog. I bet Queena will like it.
I would think so. I assume you know can eat until weaker? Yeah. Oh, it's toast.
Goodbye.
Well.
I assume you can't turn on more mods mid-game.
No, I'd have to...
Relaunch.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Okay, which ones did you learn just now? Okay, so you're done on the coral ring. So we'll take that off. Hey, Skullbolts.
Hey, Skullbolts.
And I guess I'll equip the coral ring to you. We're just shuffling our stuff around so that everybody gets to learn stuff. I hate that part of the game. My least favorite part. Do I want to go into Gizmaluke's grotto already?
It's so funny to watch my model do hand tracking when I'm doing things like adjusting the microphone. It's like, what is happening? Nothing you can see!
Mighty Guard is so expensive.
Yeah, we were talking about mods that would make it less expensive to use base level spells and mods that would make it easier for Queena to eat bad guys.
Oh, that's fine.
Because right now she fails a lot.
Yeah, and
kind of annoying.
And less so adding mods and more so turning on cheats. Because I already have like the quality of life mod installed that like has all this stuff in it. It would just be a matter of like toggling some of the quality of life cheats on to make my life easier.
Man, I'm getting caught in 4K yawning right now. I am so sorry. I am still working on the cat sweater.
Okay, I feel like we are in slightly less of a shit situation as we were, so I think I'm gonna go into Gizmaluke's.
I've had 12 hours of sleep in the last 3 nights, and that has been really rough.
Fair.
The insomnia has been real bad.
I had pretty good sleep last night. I also just chose not to work today. It's just like, hey, I'm sick. Like,
mental health day, baby.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta take a minute. And I mean that legitimately.
Well, yeah, and a big part is my wife's out of town on vacation with a friend, and they went to Indianapolis, and so I was like, I also don't want to do anything. I won't. Yeah. Granted, I say that, and then I did a bunch of model stuff, so.
Yeah. I slept like garbage Saturday night. Then Sunday night, I did not fall asleep until 6 a.m. I was just laying there trying to sleep. And so I looked at my calendar at 5:30 and was like, I don't have a meeting until 2 o'clock. So I emailed at 5:30 and was like, I'm not feeling well. I won't come in until this afternoon. So I didn't log on Monday until 1 so that I could get some sleep. And I managed 4 hours, which was great. And then last night I got 6 hours, or 5 hours and 45 minutes, which was better, but yeah, I'm suffering. I gotta sleep. But I took Friday off, and then Monday in the US is Memorial Day, so it's a national holiday. And then I also take Tuesday off.
I got a bell. I also have
a friend from my old city coming to visit me this weekend.
Yeah, I also have every intention of not working tomorrow. I'm taking 2.
Nice.
Which I also am not leaving my team high and dry just because when I left there was jack shit in my column to do, which.
Well, and that's why I looked at my schedule. I was like, nothing's gonna burn today if I don't work this morning, and I'm not gonna miss any meetings.
Bell in your hand and the doorbell.
So.
Because
this is the least secure way to get into things.
I really hate when I have to go to work and do not have work to do, and I'm just this is the worst.
Yeah.
This is the worst. I hate everything about this. And so that's when I'm like, okay, you guys got this. I'll be back or whatever.
Let me know when there's work.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be here.
I'd rather go and be productive on my own shit. What the heck is this thing?
It looks like a Muppet. Does that not look like a Muppet?
It absolutely looks like a Muppet. Alright, well, at least I could, steal stuff from it. Cure!
It's got, Janice's hair.
What is this shit?
It's got, Janice's hair, and it's got, Muppety mouth shape.
Super Muppet
and
mouth.
It's got, Miss Piggy's fanciness.
I should figure out what Focus does.
Yeah.
Okay, that is definitely a blue magic that I could steal. Come on, Queena. Eat that shit. That's not ideal.
Did it work?
Maybe not. Oh, nope, that was on Vivi. Vivi's confused.
No, he better not use fancy stuff. I thought they cast that on Queena.
Okay, needs to be weaker.
Yeah, I say we tweak that if we can.
I don't know if I saw that as an option, but it isn't.
It should be.
All right, well, good job, Vivi. You slapped it.
And it's very oh my god.
That's a lot of damage.
Deal always working, so it would make sense if it
needs to be weaker.
I like that he keeps hitting that guy.
Yeah, maybe they made confuse just attack.
Less punishing.
Well, god damn, that's so much damage. Will you guys do anything? Please. We gotta do something about this. Fuck.
Oh my god.
What is this shit?
You better work.
Got it. Jesus.
Good job, Queena.
Holy
The last
crap.
possible second for that to go off and us not have a catastrophe.
Oy, yi, yi. Oh. Magus hat. Who could that be
Magus
for?
hat?
It's you.
Magus. Okay. I was like, what's Magus hat?
I always
'Cause
pronounce that
not
Magus.
how I have never said it like that.
Magus,
But I also
like
have never
magic.
heard it said. I've always
mage.
said Magus or Magus or Magus.
Magic. Magus.
That's one of those ones I've only read.
Mage.
So.
You know. Darling, can you hear me? Darling. Kupo, please say something. I didn't expect to see a Moogle here. What's wrong? My husband. He's inside this bell. He's trapped, Kupo. Oh, you poor thing. We just
he
had our wedding
magus?
here. And some scary clowns attacked us. I was so scared, Kupo.
Oh, it's those clans.
This bell's huge. I don't know if we can lift it.
Actually.
No,
Queena, are you
please.
buff?
Huh?
I was asking Queena
Snuff,
if she was
snuff,
buff.
Snuff, snuff. Hello, Oh, wait. Yeah, it's you. I know you, I know you, I know you. Hey. You have Kupo Nut? Oh, he does have Kupo Nut. Yeah, I got one in Lindblom. Really? Can I have it? Sure.
Sure.
There you go. Kupo! Thank you. Darling, I have yummy Kupo Nut.
Oh. By the power of his craving.
He's a drug addict with freaking Herculean
Kupo
strength. I love Kupo Nuts. Darling, where are you going? Kupo Nut. Thank you. What a crazy couple. Could one of you throw down the save book before you go?
Please.
Oh, there's a bell.
I want to see the rainbow.
Let me see. Can I go this way? Okay, so that's the backside of that.
Yeah, rainbow.
Push the door.
Landing.
Hey, Young King, how's it going? Oh, that can't open that? Maybe I clicked on the wrong thing. 'Cause it sure looks like there's a bell in there that I could have opened. Whatever.
I
Oh, that's
redeemed the rainbow.
Yeah, that's the rainbow
Redeemed.
effect. I love Kupo Nuts. Do you like Kupo Nuts? Sure. I like you. Great. Straightforward kind of guy. Thanks again. Now we can go on our honeymoon. Oh, thank God. I was like, are you going to let me save? It's really important, guys. Let's save.
It's amazing how well this thing tracks eye movement. I was rubbing my eye because it was itchy, and I looked up, and it caught that on the model.
Oh, now I look to the side.
Yeah, because my model is now, I don't know if you were here last stream or not, but Vignon's updated so that you can bring in other models.
Vignon.net.
Yeah.
Not unlike
And,
Mognet.
Yeah, and it
It's a letter
makes
from Udon.
me essentially part of Poe's model implementation. So
Correct.
Any model
Well,
effects
yeah,
that affect him affect me.
Sort of. It brings it in as a prop, which places it into the Vignon, the same like Vignon renderer, that I run. So any of the effects that I use that are post-processing that affect the entirety of Vignon also affect Cappa, which is not everything, because, for instance, things like my, what is that? Oh, it's a color toggle. Things like light mode does have a small piece that is global, but the actual turning white does act on materials of my model. So Cappa is not.
Also, vocal stuff does not impact me.
Correct. But my vocal stuff's not active anyway, so, like, what are you going to do?
But you could do negative.
Negative does.
Scobalt, because we're both, our colors are, base colors are black. So if you used the negative redeem, we would both turn white.
Yeah, that one does still work. Oh, we're going outside. Yeah, because the negative is, in fact...
I'm so pretty!
Applied to the entirety of it.
This makes me look really like an alien. It's like
that
not
is true.
Like alien-y when I'm rendered in the dark color, but oh boy, I look wild. It's partly the negative impact on my pupil too. Like that looks pretty crazy.
Where the hell are we? What good is this?
I do look like a Power Ranger Scobalt! I'm a Power Ranger!
What? Huh?
It's
Pardon?
Morphin time! That seems bad.
Pardon?
Perhaps
What are you doing? Thundaga? Say what?
Perhaps you should run.
Queen, no!
Oh, she is toasted. Goodbye.
Queen, no! Oh, I got a sick item. Go. Can we get away? I just stole a rising sun. Sick dodge, Vivi. Let's go. Let's go.
Everybody
Let's go.
run.
Let's go. Oh, let's not go. 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 Yes. Thank you, 100% steal chance. What did I just steal?
Remember when we were talking about this, and I can't remember if it was on stream or while we were setting up stream that first time, and it was like, oh
Throwing
yeah,
weapon.
I'll probably never run.
It's used with the command throw and cannot be... Well, yeah, but...
Pepperidge Farm remembers that.
That's fine, it's fine. I don't remember what the thing was that I was looking at. Honestly, having it actually be tints on running is more fun anyway. If it was like a guaranteed escape, that wouldn't be as fun as that just was. I don't know what that rising sun is. It might be a consumable that I can throw.
I just did this wrong.
But if it is, that means that I have potentially a lot of damage in my back pocket for an emergency.
You want to do exclamation point huzzah to get the huzzah. That's what you were trying to do. So
yeah.
No space.
Always the exclamation point at the beginning.
Yeah.
The exclamation point at the start of any chat indicates to the system that it is a command.
Yeah.
That is how it differentiates between normal chats and something that's, you know, trying to accomplish something. Do I have that, now that I say that, do I have it set up so that a non-plural command works? Because I should.
Yeah, you should.
Let me go check.
It's the time for on-stream troubleshooting.
I don't. Okay.
Yeah, this is
I know.
He's fixing it.
I know you are, and there's you're not doing anything wrong. It's just, well.
This is the time-honored tradition. When Postie's a command in chat that he didn't remember or didn't think to account for, and is like, oh, I should have.
I'll just add it.
He adds it.
Now,
so you really.
Now you can use exclamation point command, which explains the commands, and then there's redeems for the redeems. I wasn't paying enough attention. What did she just give me? Did she give me a bell?
I have no idea. I was looking at chat and knitting.
Maybe.
Yeah!
Yeah, there it is. Oh, do I not get rid of the command after it's been run? Looks like I don't. I should change that setting too.
Things.
Yeah, delete chat when run. There we go. Save.
We've learned so much.
All of my complicated systems that I have to babysit and care for.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that if I want to switch to YouTube.
It's true. It's a whole thing.
I wish I could just copy and paste yours, but obviously I cannot do that.
Obviously, that is only going to sort of work, even if you did.
Yeah.
Are you alright? Freya, please be careful. Master Gizmaluke has gone mad. He's being controlled by some strange clowns. Uh-oh.
Is Gizmaluke like a water serpent or something?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, with the additional branding towards the Eldritch network, the whole quantum packet things is even more accurate than it ever has been.
Nice.
So we got... Oh, I've stolen an ice staff. Neat.
Heck yeah. That's pretty good, considering you got most of the stuff is worth like 300, 200, 400.
Yeah, redeems are pretty cheap, because I want to encourage their use, essentially.
I have moved my keyboard very far away, and it makes it very hard for me to...
You freaking silenced Vivi? What kind of an asshole does that?
I can't check my packet info after somebody else checks their packet info?
I should switch how that functions. Because that should be on a per user basis, not a global.
How am I supposed to flex on people? No, you're... I want to flex on people.
Do I have... Yes, I do.
I'm bad at estimating 1 minute. Also. Are we there? Did we do it?
That seems like not a minute yet.
It
wasn't even close. Oh my god, the damage!
I'm so impatient. This is gonna be like a duel at high noon with Skobalts.
Bruh.
I guarantee Skobalts.
Bruh.
Beat me to it.
Am I getting counterattacked? Is that why I keep getting slapped in the mouth? What is happening? I'm gonna be out of high potions. Everybody else is trying to keep their own asses alive, and then Freya just keeps jumping and pummeling it with a spear. It's going great. Oh yeah, that one. There's a bunch of model redeems that don't usually come up. That's a thing.
You still got the wings?
Yeah. But of course.
2 minutes? Why did it get more?
Well, it was probably always 2 minutes. You just waited a minute before you tried.
But it said wait another 34 seconds, and now it says wait another 2 minutes.
I don't know. Did somebody else redeem?
I didn't see it.
Ow.
I absolutely did not remember that that's what your wings looked like.
Kind of a super fan, are you?
No, Young King. Is that what you're watching this on?
I don't remember.
Didn't your wings used to look different? I feel like there was a different version, and that's what I was expecting.
Well, I was actually wondering about that. If I ever got around to adding the, what used to be called overclock mode, which I'll probably change the name of, but I don't remember if I ever got that added to mix it up or not. I feel like Freya is single-handedly winning this fight.
Yeah, she's doing the most right now.
As everybody else just keeps getting slapped around and trying to keep everybody alive.
Blowing up right now.
And Freya just keeps jumping out of the way. No, not everybody. That's definitely gonna kill. We killed both of them.
Maybe. But I was thinking they looked. I might be thinking of my own dang wing. I was thinking.
That's true. You do have. Freya did do it. Freya did, also, in fact.
Vivi and Freya are my favorite.
I like Freya. Yeah. Just start yeeting everybody out of the party. They're all we need. What happened to Master Gizmo, Luke? We must hurry. His Majesty is in danger.
And like Dagger's allowed to stay. Because she's the healer, but everyone else...
Yeah, Dagger can stay because she heals. So I'd need Dagger and... Dagger, Vivi, Freya, and somebody else. Across this gate, we are in Alexandrian territory. Steiner definitely thinks...
I'll take Tweena.
Yeah, Queena's all right. Ow.
She's got that fun mechanic.
It throws shit at me. It's what that does.
Did you see it? It bonked off his head. Bonk.
I still am quite pleased with the whole throwing thing, just because of the fact that I essentially remade an entire application instead of using it. There's a Twitch integrated throwing system is a thing that exists, and I just like made it.
Can you throw 50? Is that one of the ones?
No, it's 1, 4, 8, 64. 1, 8, 32, 64. Ow.
I'll throw 64. You can't miss it.
You can't miss it. Ow, 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 ow. Oh. Interesting.
Oh,
that
didn't hit you.
Yeah, interestingly.
The colliders, no!
The colliders didn't work. Interesting. Why didn't the colliders work? I wonder...
Is that part of the...
There are so many things that could be related to. I'm gonna have to...
It's not part of the checkboxes that you've done.
No, it shouldn't be that. It could be... I mean, I guess it could be, but it's more likely related to the Unity update. Most likely. Most likely the Unity update. But I'll have to see. This is just a useful test of all my stuff to see if it still works.
Okay,
yep.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That one still works.
Oh, I absolutely saw that on my Vignon. Not the flying, but the drop. I saw that.
Well, the KO doesn't have the flying. That one's launch that has the flying.
Oh, right.
So that interesting. Why would that work? Well, I guess it's because it functions as a like position change, which makes me... I imagine animations would work because it probably forwards along the location data of all of the limbs and things. Also, while I'm thinking about it.
Limbs and things and
Let me go in here.
Every time I hit the end of the row, I have to rearrange all my little different colors of yarn in the right order again. So my arms start like
commands,
moving around.
Quantum packets.
Because I'm doing a color work.
Packet group. User packet.
Boots and pants and boots and pants.
Restrictions. Type. Per person. Save. Okay. So now the quanta packets should... Okay. Interesting, though. The colliders work for this. Oh. I know why it didn't work. I know why it didn't work. Because I moved the colliders. I forgot that that was reliant on the Vignon colliders. Where do the colliders get set? We're back to troubleshooting stuff. It's our favorite.
I am so annoyed at this chair right now.
That's where colliders
it's so
are.
Uncomfortable.
Does this show on... If I show colliders, does this actually show on stream? Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can.
Is it on stream? It's certainly in my Vignon. Oh, yep.
Yeah.
That's not what it looked like on my Vignon. Just kidding.
So, I had disabled these. So, backstory. A long time ago, I had a huge performance... Ow, 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 ow. I had a huge performance hit from the way these colliders work because they were impacting a particle system I had, and it would essentially like recalculate if it was colliding with it, just constantly, essentially every frame, and it was a huge problem. And so I had moved them, and that fact had sort of been locked in my memory as a thing I did. And so when I was troubleshooting my performance again, I saw that the colliders were there, and I was like, oh, maybe I should move those out of the way. I don't need those. Forgetting that I need those. That I do have something.
Do in fact
have something tied into that. Which also, well, good luck, Young King. Good luck fixing your room. Of note, there is an aspect of Vignon that I do not usually interact with that you might want to, Cappa. Well, specifically now that you have some semblance of hand tracking, because there are also, you can eat stuff. There's a mouth collider, and there are eatable items that you can spawn automatically, like they spawn in a hand. And you can nom if you can correctly collide them with your mouth.
Interesting.
A little dependent on your hand tracking, but
what would an alien tech android
I don't need to eat anything.
Batteries?
So I mean,
power
could be batteries, just could be weird
globes of light,
orby sort of things. Nom.
It'd be cool if after I ate it, my little light bulb like flashed like bright white for a minute.
I don't know if you
with like extra bloom.
I don't think you can trigger anything off of a eatable destruction. Hold it right there. Dagger definitely hoodwinked Steiner, right? I'm pretty sure he thinks he's got Dagger in the bag, and he definitely does not have Dagger in the bag. Like, I don't know what he's got in the bag, but it's definitely not Dagger. I mean, unless she was trying to go back to Alexandria, like, but she put...
Are they at Alexandria?
Yeah, he was saying, like, oh, I'll be through the gate, and then I'll be back in Alexandria. But, like, she had put him to sleep and then bailed. Like, right? No, you're right.
She didn't drug Steiner. I thought they were going to Bernicia.
Right. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I forgot that he was dramatically talking about how he was poisoned, and she was like, you're an idiot. I didn't put any poison in yours. And he was like, say what now? Right. So I guess they weren't going to Bernicia. They must have been going to Alexandria. Hold it right there.
I thought...
What's the purpose of your visit? I thought so too, but maybe she was going back to confront the queen.
Yeah, maybe.
I heard workers were needed to fix Southgate. So they're at Southgate
was
now.
Unclear then.
I brought my belongings so that I might live and work here. That's great. They've been working on the gate nonstop since the accident, but it's still broken. I need to check your bag. Rules and regulations,
also,
you know.
How does no one recognize Steiner?
That I don't know. Because, like,
is he just a castle guard and, like, nothing else?
This is also still the Lindblom side. So, like, these guards wouldn't necessarily know him. That, like, he's the commander of a squad, platoon, whatever.
Isn't the city or the Oh, no, it is, because...
This is Southgate, which is the gate between Lindblom and Alexandria.
Back in the capital city, though.
No, it would be entering Alexandria territory.
Yeah, I got it.
There, that's good. Sorry, just doing our job. So, where are you from?
Lindblom.
Must do something. The police are searching for a girl and a middle-aged man. Did you see a pair like that on your way here? That's not as really tight. Girl supposedly looks exactly like Princess Gar. Oh, really? The most beautiful princess ever to grace Alexandria Castle. Well, it certainly wouldn't have been the queen. I got it now. But you know how Queen Bran looks. It's hard to believe that she'd have such a beautiful daughter. Huh? What is this? What is that? What are those rotten things? Are they poison? Rotten? I'm not carrying anything that's rotting. Oh, it's your least favorite food. The Lindblom delicacy, Gisal pickles. Can't believe how many you brought with you. They are my favorite. I cannot start my day without one. Yeah, sure. People who like them all say that. You can go now. Thank you.
Is Dagger buried in terrible pickles?
I believe that would be the implication. Good day.
Holy moly.
Gotta cover.
But the smell.
Yeah, well. It's true.
Ludo, smell bad.
You're inside the gate. Princess, you've done it again. I must find a spot where I won't be seen. That alley looks acceptable.
Walking sideways. Did you see that guy?
But yep, he's kind of sidling around.
Like,
but a girl and a man are in the way. Before that, I cannot climb like this. Damn it! The loot! This gate breaks down a lot because those hinges don't fit very well. This road leads to the bottom of the mist. No one uses it. There's no need to fix it, really. So I just polish up the gate, make it look all nice. That takes care of it for a couple months. Hehe. You're the reason we couldn't come in through this gate. Kill. Don't kill. Steiner? Don't kill? I must tolerate him for the sake of the princess. Are you a maniacal killer? What the heck?
Yeah, what was that choice? That's wild.
Well, he went out of business. No, because I was on the other side of the mountain. Console? What good is it to bemoan what has already happened?
That's not consoling.
What I meant to say was that now that we are here, there must be things we can do to help the ones we love. You're right. I gotta encourage him. Thanks. That just leaves the young man over there. Let's
sideways
see.
man.
I need 2 of model number 3. Oh, you brought your things with you. Are you here to work? Remain silent? Can I creep him out of being near me? That's not what I said. Indeed. Welcome. I'm also new here. I've been working here for 5 months. Oh, did he just get kicked by...
Yeah, she's kicking him
Dagger?
from in the bag.
That's what it is. Working here for 5 months as the chief engineer of Bowden Gate. He's the only one working under me. I think the choices may be false choices in that case. He might just be getting the crap kicked out of him regardless. I'll be going back to the castle next month when my contract expires. I'll be joining a team of engineers who are developing... I didn't ask for your life story, bro. We're developing a new engine that runs without mist. The world outside the Mist Continent is uncharted territory, but there's no need to worry about our safety if we can explore it on an airship. Regent Sid is an advocate of technological advancement. Oh, sorry, I've talked your ear off. Yes, you have. There's something I must tell you. The gate to the bottom of the mist has been left broken. Do you think you could get away with that? Oh, excuse me. I see. I somehow talked to exactly the people I needed in the correct order. The coast is clear. Hey, hold on. Damn it.
No.
Rules and regulations, you know. Would you come over here?
No.
Make a break for it. Stop right there. Don't make a move until I tell you. Now turn toward me slowly. Don't make a false move. Uh-huh. Phew. You need a gate pass to reach the South Gate summit. Leaving it right here. Pick it up after I leave. I'd come closer, but you're carrying those stinky pickles. See? Leaving it right here. Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing is the matter.
That was rude, game. Faking us out.
Nice cover behind the boxes so they don't have to animate.
Animate, yeah.
Huzzah! Ahem. 'Tis foolishness. If all were so easy, why none would suffer in this world. Steiner? Is it okay for me to come out? Yes! Thank you. Come out now. Please keep an eye out. Yes! Russell.
What a weird direction to
Russell.
be keeping an eye out in.
Ah, finally, some fresh air. What a horrible smell. Give me a terrible headache. Maybe I'll get changed while he's on lookout. What? That option instantaneously left. I don't know what it was.
It was continue looking or go
around now,
to the other side. So if you'd gone to the other side, you would have walked over while she was changing.
I did not have... I didn't even press a button. It just was like, I'm done being an option. Bye. Princess. Steiner. Yes? Oh, yes, Miss Dagger. You have to call me Dagger until we reach Treno. Don't salute either. Yes, until we reach Treno and find a way back to the castle. I will be careful. You won't. Okay, let's go. You are incredibly unreliable, Steiner. Wow. It's a sick-ass
Unicorn!
train.
The
Cable
best
car. Oh,
cable
not a train.
car.
It's a cable car, I guess. Take us to the summit. Almost there,
Dope,
Steiner.
though.
Alexandria is just beyond the summit. It is pretty sick. As long as you don't get in front of it. Managed it without Zidane's help. Never needed him to begin with, Princess. I agree, actually.
Yes.
He sucks. Nobody
Don't like
needs
him.
him.
Go get your goods. I assume if I sing along with it, when I hear it from Discord, I'm singing along with it correctly on stream, but maybe not.
It may be a touch delayed. Ognite, I have a favor to ask. I want you to deliver a letter to Nazna.
I thought that said Narnia for a second. I was like, bruh.
Nazna from
I don't see
Narnia.
any wardrobes.
We're gonna have a heck of a time getting there. Ugh. Now I'm stuck with these two to try to not die. You should go back there with a chest. Ah! Why have you done this to me? Welcome, welcome. I gotta freaking keep up on my items like crazy. Alright, I think we're alright. Will you be boarding Berkmia? Berkmia? Board? May I see your gate pass? Okay. Yep, that's
Got
the one. Alright then, please go inside.
Not yet it.
We'll be huh?
If you hit not yet, would it let you go back for the glutes?
No, I mean, I tried to go back there, and I was just like, nope.
Oh, bummer.
What's in here? Please wait while I prepare for departure.
I mean, what would we do instead?
Yeah, I was like, I guess that was kind of the please take your seat, we will be departing soon sort of statement.
It would have been better if you
wait for me. Pan, I made it. Thank you for your kind words earlier. No, I thank you.
Why?
Because she got out of the way, I guess. It's still a weird thing to say. Phew, I feel more relaxed now. That is understandable. Our journey from Lindblom was very tough, but
I suppose
it was your white magic that helped me through the battles against all those monsters. Also, if she's going back to confront the queen, why are we going to Alexandria? We literally just kidnapped her. She was just asking to be kidnapped. We did that, and now where are you going right now,
I feel like
Dagger?
she didn't accomplish what... Oh, well, I guess what she hoped to accomplish was to have her uncle talk to her mom, which she said he would do.
Guess that's true. We through the battles against all those monsters. Your keen sense of direction
I don't think she necessarily feels like she's in jeopardy.
And finally,
Which
your
I
idea to
assume
use
that
Gasol
she is going to be in jeopardy.
to get past the Southgate guards. I'm sure she will. I am thoroughly impressed by your intelligence and courage, Princess. Steiner, you can't call me that. You dumbass. My apologies. I'm just not used to...
How are you not used to it by now?
I made lots of mistakes with Zidane, taught me how to talk like this. Notably, that took like a day, and Steiner's still an idiot. That peasant had no manners whatsoever.
He's also had the same amount of time to sort himself out, and
he did have some wit for a bumpkin, but the way he spoke to you was simply unacceptable. I say good riddance.
You don't actually get to decide if it was unacceptable. Just Dagger gets to decide, which she should
decide
that it was, but...
Don't worry about me. Please protect me.
No. Don't die. We got all these potions.
I will protect Bermesia. You have my word.
The fact that we can heal ourselves, including from death, and we just leave dead people behind, like, make sense.
I know.
It is bananas.
You only die for real if it's in a cutscene. Cutscene deaths. They're not like other deaths.
Every time you do that whistle, I keep thinking you're calling a chocobo, and it
Alas,
throws me off to see those little Moogles slide up.
Yay! Ice staff.
Exciting! Lizara.
Yeah, that's pretty quick that we got to a second tier spell.
That's pretty exciting.
Okay, so we did get that, so we can switch over to Mithril. Jesus, high tide takes 250 to learn. You're going to be using that fork forever.
I was looking at desk chairs today. That offered like alternative seating kind of styles. So like the kneeling chairs and some of the whatever. Some that have like a wider seat so you can sit cross-legged in them and stuff. And I started getting advertised the gaming chairs that actually like fully recline. And have like footrests and stuff. And I right now, as I'm not sitting very comfortably right now. And if I had one of those, I would be incredible. Like I'm leaning back a little bit so that I can stay in the right camera range for the motion capture for the model, like the face capture and knitting. And it's like
smell of fire and blood.
That is the angle I need. Actually,
must have been a huge battle on the other side of that gate. Most gamer chairs are a terrible deal. Yeah, they're mostly terrible.
Yeah. That's why I'm not gonna buy one.
What's the brand? The Secret Lab chairs are pretty good.
Yeah.
They are still expensive. That you could probably do better with a.
I still don't understand why gamer chairs are so popular. Like an ergonomic office chair is designed to be sat in 8+ hours a day. That is the point.
It's true.
So if a gamer chair, like, I don't get why it's better because it has a headrest.
I mean, mine is
not better.
Mine is pretty similar, I think, to like. I mean, it's taller than like an office chair, but it's still mostly the same ergonomics in the back and seating territory.
Yeah.
It's not
like,
weird or crazy.
I never understood that. It's like, yeah, an office
don't
chair
know. Marketing.
It's all marketing for sure. But like...
Well, a part of it also is that it can be very difficult to identify the difference between a good office chair and a shitty office chair. And everybody has
100%.
had shitty office chairs and are like, well, those suck. Maybe the gamer chairs are better. They look different from the ones that I hate. But it's like you have to have the right office chair.
Yeah. The holy grail that I want is the Herman Miller. Like,
they're so expensive.
They're unreasonably expensive.
They absolutely are. There must have been a huge battle on the other side of that gate.
Which means I will probably never.
Hey, Queena. Something smell bad. I get bad feeling. Flower smell good. You smell flower. Queena does whatever they feel like doing. I must learn from their ways. I like that they kind of tried to go with this
was pre they them as a pre they them as a singular pronoun in usage.
Yeah.
As like actual personal pronouns.
It's also sort of funny to me that they went with like he and then went to his way. Like they didn't they didn't have a way to easily do the possessive. They're just like honestly, I think it would have been kind of funny
maybe Queen is him pronouns.
Could be. I think it would actually been pretty funny if they had just done S/his, because I feel like that would have gotten the point across exactly. And it's just like, honestly, it would have been a very early form of a neo pronoun.
Yeah, I kind of wish they would have just done random, like, she and one him in the next sentence. Like,
I don't know. Maybe they'll do that later.
I'd like that.
Maybe, I don't know.
I felt like they called Queen a her earlier, so maybe they are.
I remember a him that they threw down, so they might be doing that. Okay. I don't know. I actually, generally, linguistically, I am a big proponent. I would like there to be a new singular form for they them. Like, they them works for singulars, but like for clarity, I think it would be nice if we had a
new pronoun,
thy thou style, like, because like, that sort of thing to slide into that space to just be like specifically single person, gender indifferent. Like I wish we had that pronoun in the English language. That's just like, there it is. That's the one. Use that one. Because through the one thing that I dislike sort of communicationally from the sort of gender stuff, the gender issues that have been going on in the last few years of like people exploring more gender options and its collision with linguistics. I don't like that for some, they, them has been sort of taken in as a distinct third pronoun option. People are like, I prefer, like, my pronouns are they, them, and then that's given pride of place like other pronouns. And I'm like, I don't like that. We need a no gender pronoun. Like, we need the I don't know, this is me not using a pronoun for you. Like, this is me explicitly not using a pronoun word for you.
Pronoun.
Because, like, it just runs into those issues of, like, now people are like, I told you it's specifically this, and then you used they, them, and it's like, I didn't mean anything by that. It's just, I'm not giving you, like, I'm not using a gender word for you. Like, I'm just, it's not me assigning a gender. I'm just explicitly not doing that. And linguistically, I think we still need that word. And some people have decided that is a pronoun, and I don't care for that. Like,
it is a pronoun.
Sorry, a gender pronoun.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't love that. But I'm also a gender abolitionist, so I don't think we should use any gendered pronouns. Everybody should just have the same non-gendered, like, there should be like they, them for groups, and I don't know, thy, thou for freaking singles, and that's it. No others. Everybody's the same. But that's probably not going to happen for like ever. So
I think there are some languages that are like that.
There are, and I wish that we would do that. Honestly,
it just is. It opens that question or discussion path to me, which is always fascinating, which is how language shapes thinking.
Yeah, informs the thinking and interactions. In
and
reality,
exposes,
like outside of the linguistic world.
Exposes, cultural or thinking ways of thinking. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I do know what you're.
Yeah.
Like it is a window into culture.
And exposes,
and like
100%.
you can learn about like ancient cultures based. It's like, you know.
Yeah. Well, and it's also interesting because yes, we have a gendered language because of the gendered pronouns,
but it's actually a pretty lightly gendered language.
Very lightly gendered language, because then you get into something like Spanish where you are using different articles based on the gender of the word you're using. Words for things like
and it's
chair,
interesting,
which clearly don't have, like, it's a chair, there's no gender.
And it's interesting, I think,
why is it a feminine?
I think ultimately the fact that we have a lightly gendered language actually exacerbates the issue, because it's like it provides for people to feel that there is greater import to the gender of people, rather than it just being like, everything that's just how language works, man. Like
language gender.
It's like, because the thing is like, we do have enough examples to bring up to really dismantle stupid arguments from people about like, oh, well, you know, women are this, men are this, blah, 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 genders, blah, 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 pronouns, blah, blah, blah. Because it's like, what's the gender of a ship? Like, it's ships are she for some reason. So it's like, obviously that's not exactly how this works, is it? Like, and you know.
I will say though, it's probably really difficult if you're non-binary in a gendered language, because even when you're talking about there are no gender neutral programs. Like they them
Sure.
is neutral, but when you're talking about, even if you're looking at the plural form, it's like los ellos or las ellas. There's no genderless way
I think
for the group. There's no genderless they.
I think it would be an extremely interesting conversation to have with someone like that fits that criteria, just because I would be really curious to see
in how they navigate
if it's worse, if it's less bad because of like the overabundance of gendered language, that maybe language just doesn't have as much of an impact on the way they perceive themselves, and like
I'm like sure there's been discussion.
I'm sure
and stuff on
but it would be very interesting, because I would really like to see how that impacts.
Some people might feel one way.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Like, no, it bugs the shit out of me.
Sure. But it's just like I'm always.
But in those
curious.
cases, it does make neopronouns make sense, because it's
True.
like there is literally no pronoun in that language that does not have
True.
a gender.
Yeah.
Although, if it's still one where you put the article, it's really the articles that need to also be non-gendered.
Something still, the language still has to be gendered.
Like Spanish? Like, did they make them when they made neopronoun? I don't know. Curious now. I'm gonna have to look this up later.
Yeah. I don't think it's intentional, Freya. If I had done as I pleased, I would have been. Man, this flower tastes good. See what I mean? Thanks, Queena. But still, let's go.
I hope
Bermesia's
Queena has
just
a really
ahead.
strong stomach and is not easy to poison.
I mean, they are like the world's gourmands. They eat everything.
Everything.
It is their destiny. So I assume they can handle it. Like that's their Amish pilgrimage is to go out and eat a pile of everything.
Room Springer. I was watching today. There's a person on Instagram called the Black Forager, and she does like native plants and stuff.
I think I've seen some clips.
I love her.
I
love her so much. She's so great. But she was talking about pokeweed. I think it got posted today or yesterday, which you cannot eat raw. It will kill you. But if you prepare it, like a lot of American indigenous people and like lower income, or
I didn't
like,
notice if I stole anything when I stole from this guy.
But have prepared it and eaten it.
Taste bad. Okay, well, now I know. Oh, ether is what I stole. Always one of those things of like, boy, the learning process to get to there.
Right? Rough.
There's a story
like,
there.
Sick enough, like literally deadly poisonous. So then who was like, okay, this killed someone, but maybe if we cook it,
maybe we can. Well, and I guess it's probably,
or maybe I wonder if it's like fibrous enough that they were inclined to cook it first, and then only found out when they didn't cook it enough.
That could be.
That it was. I don't know. I always wonder that. It's like, who was the first one?
Well, and I imagine a lot of the tales of that are probably littered mostly with both accidents, as far as like coincidental circumstances of like, oh, this got in here, but we didn't think it did, or I just tried this by random or whatever, and desperation. I was
starving and was desperate.
Yes, desperation being the other one of just like, this is literally all we have. We got to do something. Like,
we eat it or we die.
Yeah.
So if we die eating it, oh well.
Yeah, just like, I don't know, maybe if we cook the shit out of it. Like, it's like maybe. So this is Freya's home.
Not the overturned apple barrel.
And the
That's
rain.
how you know something bad's happened.
Hold on, I feel the need to turn on the rain so that it is fitting. There we go. Let me just match environments here.
Did you ever see the rain
What are you doing? Get over here.
coming down
I like Freya's little tail, though.
on a sunny day?
It's been
I
5
like
years.
Freya.
I've been away for so long. Not a night went by when I didn't dream about home. Can't believe I'm here.
Isn't she like 23? How old is she?
21, I think. No longer the selfish
you've been gone
child I
since
was 5
16?
years ago.
I guess so.
Time has come to serve my kingdom as a Burmesian dragon knight once again.
Wait, what? You were a knight at 16?
I'll do what I can to help. Me too. I help too. Yeah, see that, again,
Ages make no sense.
everybody just needs to be like 5 years older than they're claimed to be in these games, and it would just make way more damn sense.
Yeah, I really would.
They also called Steiner middle-aged at 33.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
I think it was 33 that his age was.
Yeah, he's 33.
It's like, that's not middle-aged.
It's pretty rude, man.
What can I do for my kingdom? This is not the time.
To figure it out later.
Dead. Dead. Enemies. Decidedly not dead. What the heck is that? Noodly bastard.
Dragonet. What is it actually? It looks like a little dragonet.
It's an ironite.
Oh, of course. How could I not know?
Obviously. Blizzara. Wow, that's a market increase.
Woo, baby.
Well
Okay,
then.
baby, our sweet angel baby.
Dead. You know, especially now that I have a second tier spell, it will make a lot more sense for Vivi to be able to just cast the single, like the low level spells for free as an attack. It is them again.
Most persistent they are.
Yeah, there you go. Black mages.
Black mages.
That's the same. Kill.
Kill. Oh, I guess I didn't have to be that guy.
You didn't, but there were two of them. Well, we just give you a potion, eh? Let's try to keep your ass alive. Bam. Good God, Phoebe, that second tier is insane! What's crazy is that it's only double the mana cost, but it's like 5 to 10 times the damage. I mean, maybe just having gotten the staff, maybe the staff increased the damage as well, but like, good grief. That is wild.
Perfect. No notes.
General will punish you for this. That's you.
Oh, yes. Very scary it is when the general gets mad.
That was like a normal sentence. You're... what are you doing, man? You're losing your touch.
It was a little weirdly ordered. It was a little weirdly ordered.
Just a little bit.
I was changing.
Dead.
I was at the edge of my color work, so I was changing colors of my yarn. I missed that I was supposed to talk. What is this room supposed to be doing?
I don't know. It's kind of like, I guess that's just a fountain, a decorative thing.
Is it like a weird foyer?
Ah, mimic!
Is this the first mimic we've encountered?
It definitely is. Can I steal from a mimic? How's that work?
Yeah,
Call?
eyeballs in there. Who are you calling?
Don't call friends. That's not cool.
We're not doing phone a friend. What do you think this is? How to be a millionaire?
I did not catch if I stole anything from him or not. Dude, stealing my high potion? That's insane.
That's so rude.
Okay, that animation was janky as hell. What is happening? What is happening?
Discovered a problem.
Absolutely cooked. Thank you, Vivi. Get wrecked. There's something extremely satisfying about that jump attack.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, I don't know, the sound effect of it is very like satisfying and strong, and the way that it just like comes out of nowhere, because you do jump and then just sometime later she'll just come back
Up here.
yeah, it's just like blamf. It's like nice.
Felt good. Everybody liked that.
What's that?
Butterfly sword.
Well, yeah, but one of the abilities is what's that?
Oh.
Which again is stupid that I have to use this butterfly sword and not the ogre, which is a better weapon that I already have. Because I need to learn the skills.
Yeah, it'd be cool if you could like combine it with
back
the
attack.
like combine your old weapons with the new weapon, so you had the attack of the new weapon, but like kept the skills. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an annoyance, to be sure. Oh, of note, I did in fact have the receive gil even when running from battle on. The thing that I said I probably wouldn't need. Oh, wait, not this. Undead killer. What's this do? Raises success rate. I don't need that.
Don't worry, we got that covered.
Sure do. No. Okay, but how do I get to that treasure? Can I not now?
That's pretty rude. I wonder if you had to send like a smaller person across or something.
Or if I needed to be walking and not running?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Because can you change who the party leader is?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, so maybe you just had to be walking.
Damn you, mimics!
Curse you. We didn't even know if you could be here prior to these battles. We just eat Vivi? What the heck? Not the baby angel. Oh, Vivi did not care.
It's not too much
Zero
damage.
He took 0 damage.
Fine, he's gonna get vengeance. Because Blizzara is insane.
Wrecked.
Somebody gave the sweet baby angel a gun.
And he's very good at using it.
Sure is.
Okay, return the work.
Dead. Dead. get to the balcony? Sure. Oh. Jump across.
Perhaps that's how you get there.
Maybe? Get the bell by the bed and go to the palace. Protect the king, please. Bleh.
The bell by the bed.
Check under the bed. Protection bell. Also an ether. Seek the meaning of life because we are mortal. Philosopher Minu. Key item in Bernicia opens the protection door. Thank you. These all have freaking
flavor
text. That seems like a what the heck? Okay. Tell them I hate them.
It's like scorpion grasshoppers.
Basilisks. Gradual petrify. I do not approve of this behavior.
That is the least basilisk, good-looking basilisk I've ever
Absolutely correct.
seen.
Also, V is just a absolute apocalypse on legs.
Love it.
Good God.
Wandering map hazard, Vivi. Baby angel. Could you not go out the door there?
No, it was a broken door. Yeah, I don't know how to get up there.
Over.
Oh.
Maybe you did have to walk. Hey.
How did I miss these?
Ah. I don't know. I also missed them though.
Yeah. Man, I'm hungry. My
I'm very
pasta
tired.
has not held out from dinner.
Pasta doesn't.
No, it didn't. Bell in your hand and the doorbell are ringing. This is not how doorbells work, by the way, guys. They heard doorbells and like took that very
it's such
literally.
a like poor security measure, and then
Reese's
also
Royal Palace should
breaks
be on
once
these steps.
used.
Yeah,
which
like
is,
what?
Like how many of those do you have to make? So not only is it
Why?
a poor security measure, you don't just have one. You have like thousands of them, based on who needs to use them in a day.
Yeah, you have to have like your bandolier of freaking
It's stupid.
of bells to get through all the doors you need in a day. Misha's Royal Palace is beyond these steps. Must be in ruins, just like everything else. I can't bear to see it like that.
So you want to wait here, or you want to like?
I understand,
do
but
stuff?
we can't go back now. We have to find out who's behind this. This is literally why we came here. I want to find out who those guys were. Why I look like them. Look, Vivi's scared too, but we have to face reality. Well, Freya, it'll be okay.
It won't, but
Vivi,
you don't really have an
do you really
option.
know what you're doing? It's who you
No.
seek may forever change your life for the worse. That is a valid question, though.
Oh yeah, I thought
'Cause
you
it's
thought
like-
this is a day.
all of those things that I look like are evil. I sure
Right.
do want to know how I'm related to them. It's like,
You might not.
are
though.
you sure? It's like, maybe that's bad. Yeah, but I have to find out who I am. Vivi, you are exactly who you make yourself out to be. Your lineage does not define you. Anyway, I'm scared. What
I
if
mean,
I'm not
did
even
we
human?
think you were human?
Vivi, I have
Did he think he was?
terrible news. I
I didn't know he thought he was.
have
Oh,
immediate news for you.
I'm holding your hands as I tell you this.
You are definitely not human. But
You're
there's
not, my man.
there's
But, like,
literally
neither is Freya.
nobody in this party is human. Queena is a
Neither is
queena.
Freya. Queena,
Or a Q,
Queena's
actually.
Not human.
Queen is a Q.
It's fine.
Freya's a rat. Zidane has a tail. Probably not human. Who do you
yeah.
expect to be hanging out with as humans, Vivi? Nobody here
Yeah, it's cool
is
that you're
human. Literally nobody. Like, you are A-okay. It's like, yeah, That might be Freya's sweet baby angel. It's like, Vivi, sweet.
Like, oh,
oh, honey. You are definitely, yeah, like, what are you talking about? I'm not human, but you, okay, Queena, you are not an expert in this, and Vivi is definitely not a human. Although, Queena, you might just be too stupid to understand what humans look like, so that's fine. Someone's coming. Who are you? Are you in league with the black mages? No. Despite the fact... You're lying. There's a black mage right behind you. No, I didn't do anything. I would never hurt anyone. Well, unless you're a monster of some kind. Lies.
Perhaps Freya should have stood up and said something.
He's telling the truth. Well, she's on it now. Took her a second. Freya?
I think she was famous enough at 16 for people to recognize her.
Right?
Otherwise, we'd be
Damn, I haven't seen you in years. Where have you been? Also, like... 16 to 21, you could change quite a bit. Like,
yep.
Sure the fundamental face shape's probably gonna still be the same, but like, that's an era of life full of changes.
Mm-hmm. I will say that I did not change that much between those, but it's hard to tell because I have pretty recognizable
features,
like non-face features.
Yeah.
That. It's hard to tell when you look at pictures
like
of me.
Like,
do I know that that's Cappa because it looks like her, or because that clearly identifiable feature is consistent through?
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
So it's like,
I don't know.
But there's certainly could be a lot of change.
But there's a cheat sheet for me.
But in the 16 to 21 territory, a lot of changes. Also, she's like totally, like, head to toe covered in a specific outfit that like she probably didn't have 5 years ago. So like, what's going on there? Anyway, actually, this isn't the best time to talk. We gotta get out of here fast. There are black mages swarming all over this place.
And I've got a child in tow.
What are you waiting for? No, we're gonna go kick some ass. Where's the king? I don't know. I didn't see him in the palace. Well, I'm going. I've got my own family to worry about. Forget about the king and get out of here. We're no match for those black mages.
Okay, you're a bad soldier. Sure.
Yeah, kinda.
I guess he's not a guard.
I will protect my home and my king at any cost. Let's go to the palace. A lot of damn corpses around. Come on, dear, we have to go now. Can't move anymore. Go on without me. No, I can't do that. Remember that promise we made each other in front of Master Gizmaluke? Yeah, about that guy. How could I forget? But my only wish now is for you and our child to survive. Please bear a healthy child, darling. Raise him to be strong. Oh, Cal. It's too dangerous to stay here. You have to escape to Lindblom. I'm sure Regent Sid will protect you. But my husband, he was hurt by those black mages. He can't move.
Toss a potion at him.
How could we possibly escape to Lindblom? Look out! Damn! Whew, that was close.
That was a lot.
Thanks. Thank you. It was very loud also. Wait, Cal, are you alright? Yeah, we survived somehow. Can you give me a hand? Sure.
Great.
Thanks again, pal. Maybe I'll see you again in Lindblom. By then my kids will be born. You definitely have to come and see them. How fast are they going to be born? I mean, I could be back like next week. What are you talking about? You don't know me? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Take care.
No potion for you.
Apparently all he needed was a hand to get carried. Just double checking for loot.
Loot, scoot, and boogie.
Hopefully that's like a long-term loot that if I run into him again in Lindblom, it'll just pass me the goods.
That looks like you should be able to jump over there.
Well, I'm trying to figure out... Yeah, this is going to be over here.
I accept. Think you can jump up on that or jump across that like a
I mean, I
step
can just
stool?
go around.
Oh. I can mimic.
Damn you, mimic.
No, the rainbow is.
You know, it really is good that I can steal, like, reliably, because I need to steal just to get enough, like, healing items. Like, I keep taking healing items. Like, Zidane's only purpose right now is stealing shit. Vivi does all the work right now.
Yes,
all of the work
he is a sweet angel baby.
is being carried out. I mean, ooh, sick ass spear.
That looks like it can be picked up.
Definitely can. Is there anything here we can use? Spear. Spear can be used.
Sick-ass
Spear. Spear. Get the spear. Grab the spear. This spear. That's right. That's what I was saying. Yeah. Pretty light and easy to use. All right, let's go beat up some black mages. Come on, you. I don't mean you. I know. Thanks for noticing me. But never mind. Evie. Let's see, have you learned the thing on this yet? No. Dragon Killer. Is this also Dragon Killers? It sure isn't.
Boo.
Yep. Sure would love to use that sick new spear I found. Well, too bad. Oh, you got a Mog shop. I want you to deliver a letter to Monev. Okay. It's in the old Mog shop.
If I deliver a letter for you, will you let my tent heal everybody to
fork.
like 100%?
I could use a couple more of these. Already got that. I got one of those. Got a couple of those. Need one of these.
Barbut.
Need a couple of these. Alright, how are we doing here? Phoenix Downs are okay. Problem is that you're not selling me high potions. That's a problem. We are gonna use a tent though.
I like that we just sleep overnight in this
Yep.
war zone.
Slap that book. Alright. We're doing alright. We're kind of out of the danger zone. At least the battles are not a nightmare anymore.
Exiting the danger zone.
Okay, so we don't have anything new there. This is new though. Jelly. I don't know what that does. Let me see here. We'll pull this off. That gives add status. Oh, that's got Dragon Killer on it. So now we can switch over to this.
Yay.
Nice. Okay, Needle Fork also learning the same thing. We can switch to that. Love it. Super. Okay, alright. We're doing better now.
This feels good.
Significant improvements have been made. Queen's attack went from 21 to 34. So like we are in business.
And Vivi continues to be a sweet baby angel.
Jeez, this is terrible. Frey, I'm sorry, but from the looks of this, I don't think the king made it. Talk to her, leave her alone. I wonder how Dagger's doing. Talk to her? I don't know. Try to be not a piece of shit, Zidane. I don't know what to tell you. You can only hope that the king and the others escaped. I wonder if Dagger's alright. I don't... Oh, you're actually going to say that out loud. Alright. I don't think Dagger came here. I wonder where she went. Okay, I guess we'll leave her alone now. Gee, let's go see what's over there. Huh? Woo! They literally can just jump like that. There's someone inside the palace. What are you waiting for? Get up here. We definitely can't do that. Make it sound so easy.
How would you like me to do this?
Guess I'll start here. Come on. How are those two gonna do this?
Queen is never making that. What do you mean?
Yeah, oh man. I'm gonna go ahead. Try to find a way up here. I'll meet you up top. I'll meet you after I eat food inside palace. That's not... Okay.
Sure.
No, not without my tactical nuke.
No, the baby. No. Just wear him like a backpack. He's so small.
Straight up Queen Braum. Who is that? We know
That's
who.
Beatrice, right?
Yeah.
With her?
I knew she was behind all this. What do you mean you knew?
I can't remember if Beatrice is the bad guy or if she feels not good about all.
I think she has some decent character development. Also, one of the mods that's very common is to allow Beatrice into the party.
Mm-hmm.
I decided to return to Burmecia because I heard rumors that Braun had set her sights on our kingdom. And that girl standing next to her must be Beatrix, Alexandria's general. That's Beatrix? The cold-blooded knight who knows no mercy. Beatrix. Beatrix? Yes, Beatrix. Are we in a memory? Yep. I hear there are many fierce warriors out in the world. Some more powerful than even I. Beatrix of Well, I can see why she was recognizable after 5 years. She looks exactly the same.
She has not changed her clothes a single time.
Nope. Beatrix of Alexandria in particular. They say her swordsmanship is the best in the land. Sir Fratley, do you still insist on going on your journey? Yes, please understand, Freya. Right now, Burmecia is at peace, while other nations are slowly but surely gaining power. I don't know if my spear alone is enough to protect Burmecia. That is not technically a spear at this point, my dude. I believe that would be better classified as a bardiche. Anyway, which is precisely why I must go out into the world.
It's a halberd.
Sir Fratley, I don't think I can live on my own. Not without you. Freya, you're going to be fine. Trust your strength and have faith in your destiny. Once I complete my journey around the world, I will return to Burmecia. Promise me one more time that you will return. I promise. Bradley, you never came back. You've left me with nothing except rumors of your death. Well, there's rumors of his death, I guess.
Oh.
I couldn't believe it. Still won't believe it. Never. Not until I witness proof of your death with my own eyes.
I mean...
And I will travel across the world forever if I must. Okay, that's not really the right time for a jaunt through memory lane, but are you alright? Yeah, don't worry about that. Just thinking about the past.
Definitely just...
Still can't get over him, huh? Who's that?
We're 16 and he seemed too old.
Speaking of a rhinestone cowboy, I find this rain quite pleasant. Oh, hold on, I turned off the rain. Let's get it back. Yeah! Feels as though the raindrops are blessing our victory. This is a great victory for us. Kuja, your black mage has made this conquest so simple. My only concern now is finding the king of Burmecia. We must take care of him once and for all and prevent these rats from ever rising up again. Beatrix, what's taking so long? I don't know, your majesty. I've ordered Zorn and Thorn to search the perimeter, but there's been no word so far. Also, those two suck, so who knows? I will join them and lead the search right away. You're wasting your time. What? Rats often look for new homes when they sense an earthquake. They probably moved to the sandy treehouse by now. So you see, it's too late. The king has already turned tail and fled. Sandy treehouse? Surely you don't mean Clara? It'll be quite difficult if they escaped to Clara. Clara... Unless we can get through that sandstorm, it will be impossible to attack them. Sneaky little rats. Kuja, what do you think? Surely with your powers, there must be something you can do. Of course, your majesty. I will present you a marvelous display of my power. I am certain that you will be most pleased. I was wondering if you would gather your troops near Clara. I am certain those filthy rats will retaliate in full force, and my black mages may not be enough. Sounds like we got trouble. That sinister man, who is he? Beats me. Never seen him before. Well, it sounds like they're going to Clara. I've always wondered why people call it the City of Illusion. I don't know either. Clara has remained in isolation for 100 years. If my people escape to there, they'll be safe, at least for a while. What's this place like? The people of Clara are originally from Burmecia. Long ago, they severed ties with Burmecia over a trivial conflict.
So why would they be induced to...
Now the kingdom is at peace, shielded by a large sandstorm. What the heck is that guy doing down there? Look, there's someone else coming. What is he thinking? Jeez, he's gonna... Okay. Burmecia will never fall. Prepare to die. This is poor planning. You wish to fight me, Beatrix of Alexandria? Wow, pompous much. Beatrix? I commend your courage, but I will show you no mercy. Hold it. You'll have to deal with us first.
Oh, or just join our
We'll take care of this. Go find the king. Protect him with your life. You could have stabbed her on your way by.
Yeah, really.
Just saying.
Like,
thank you, Freya. I've
just
never been so
right
humiliated in my
knee
life. Oh, they're here. I once killed 100 knights single-handedly. To me, you two are nothing more than insects. Hey, it's 4. Now, somehow, conveniently.
Surprise.
Surprise.
Queen finished eating food.
Steal immediately. Jump.
I love how broad Queen is, like, idle animation is.
Try that. Oh! I didn't catch if I stole something. I don't know if this is going to work. I would like for it to work. It didn't work. Damn it. Stab her in the kidney, I guess. Yay. Chain plate. I'm definitely stealing things. Oh, Vivi, no!
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I don't know
That was
if...
so much.
I don't know if this is like a...
Unwinnable?
Yeah, because like that... I don't know. That's a lot of damage, but I'm also doing a lot of damage. I'm not getting the feel that I'm supposed to be able to do... Yeah, I mean, that's normal damage. I think that attack just sucks ass. Alright, this is fine. Just keep leaving, Freya. Just keep jumping away. Great. Oh, Zidane's in danger now. Jesus, Queen, that's a lot of damage. Oh no.
No! Queen, no!
Bam. I'm gonna run out of MP on Vivi.
No.
Oh! You're no match for me! Stock break. Ow. All right, I reached the point where the unwinnable part enters the play.
Okay.
All right, everything is fine.
We stole some decent stuff as well. I don't like you.
How ridiculously
like
weak.
Now I don't
Isn't there
like
anyone who is worthy of facing me? Come, Beatrix, we must prepare to attack Clara. Yes, Your Majesty. She's like a musclehead almost. Like, so far, she has presented no personality but unga bunga, essentially. Now, what do we have here? Another filthy rat, and this boy could become a problem. Is that Vivi that you're talking about?
I think so. Our sweet angel baby.
Not the sweet angel baby.
We will rock you. Oh, no.
No, yeah, I know. It's got the same vibe, but it's
Hair feather.
the creepy version. Not the evil twink. No.
There's always an evil twink.
He's just so fabulous. Like, I don't...
Fabulously evil.
The fabulosity is off the scales.
Man,
Of course he rides a
though.
freaking...
Winged dragony thing. Change to disc 2, quick!
This is going to be very difficult for me. Thank you. Like, I can't believe they kept that interstitial on the Steam version. Like, what do you want me to do? Man, well, and honestly, the big thing that comes to mind is like, damn, they can't fit very much on discs back in the day. Like, we're like level 13, and we haven't gone anywhere. Like, that was...
The only reason we're this many hours in is because we talk too much.
I know. Been a lot of trouble lately. Oh, you mean about Bermesia? I heard they were attacked by an army of soldiers wearing pointy hats. I'm gonna go fight on the front line. Instead, I'm rotting away in this stinking place. That's the better job. Really, I don't like wars. Why would someone start a war? Well, there's a lot of reasons.
None of them good.
Much of
for
them
defense of
racism,
yourself.
actually. But regardless. There's other reasons, but that's a big one. And I mean, they are rats, so... that seems likely the case. That guy who passed through here with a huge bag. Did he look suspicious to you? No. I don't think so. No. Weren't you the one who thought he was suspicious? You know me, I'm always like that. Telling you, people who eat pickles are nice people. What? Don't you hate them? I envy him. Because all pickles are the only pickles I can't eat.
Oh.
You're really confusing, you know that? I know. Why do you think I ended up here? What does that mean?
He just makes people uncomfortable, I guess.
That was up to this point the most interesting writing this game has accomplished.
It really was.
That is.
I am invested in those two characters now.
I like them better than most of the party members.
Yeah.
That is an unfortunate miss, we'll say. Like,
yeah.
That's a shame. I liked them, though. Bring those guys into the party. Where's the mod that brings, like, tall and short guard into the party? That's who I want. The conductor said we'll be arriving at the summit station soon. They've been writing this for a whole disc. Miss Dagger? She's sleeping. Or she's ignoring you. Being a jackass.
I would pretend to sleep to ignore it.
The princess believes what she heard about Queen Braun. Queen Braun would never start. It's all a misunderstanding. She will see that when she talks to the queen. Steiner, you're
She's
dumbass.
really
I need
gonna
not
see
concern
that.
myself with such matters. My only mission is to protect the princess. Perhaps you should concern yourself with what people are doing that you have to obey?
Just a bit.
Summit Station! Summit Station. You
a
say
little
Summit
bit.
Station like there's more than one. Like, you're either going up or you're going down. It's not a train. It's not a loop. It's a 2-point, like A to B, B to A sort of situation. And it's hard to forget if you're going up or down the mountain at any given point in time. So I don't... Anyway. Thank you very much. Take care. You'll have to wait a while until the car to Alexandria arrives. How long will it be? It arrives when this car returns to Bowden Station, so... A whole disc. About as long as you just spent in the car. Why don't you go wait in the rest area?
It wasn't a whole disc. They
No,
only
it
got
wasn't.
onto that. It was like
Okay.
just the beginning of the stream.
What's wrong, Steiner?
It's
You
like a third.
dumbass! Hey, what did I say about... It's Alexandria. We're finally home. Really? Well, yeah, that is what happens when you reach...
Didn't
top
you
of
know
this
that's where
mountain.
you were? What the heck?
It's literally what you were doing.
Why are you confused about that?
Home! I still can't see the castle. Princess Steiner! Alexandria may only mean the castle to you, but... Hey, are you making fun of me for being naive?
Why
No,
would
I'm
she, who is going to become
okay.
the
Let's go.
queen of the entire country when her mom died, think that Alexandria is only the castle? Are you kidding me?
not. Right? These two are still level 6. On a second disc. This is insanity. Comfortable out here. The rest area is full of rowdy men. I wanted to stay by his side, but I have my work too. Okay, bye. Oh, nice. There's like a snack area at the top. This must be the rest area. Let us gather information while we
rabbit
wait
behind
for the
the
car
counter
to
angry?
Alexandria.
What is happening over there?
It's not a rabbit. It's one of those
Oh,
weird
it's a
dudes
chef's
that's
hat.
just a
but
chef's
his
hat.
eyes are in the hat.
Yeah, they're like 40% chef's hat. Nazna, I have a letter for you. Letter from Grimo. Kupo, thanks for the delivery.
Why did I just hear my work
Here,
computer chime?
you can read it for some reason. From Grimo to Nazna. I feel so... Why is it so slow? I feel so sad whenever I see Mary, that part-time worker. Have you ever fallen in love? I've never fallen in love before, Kupo. Watching someone else in love is so difficult. I wonder how difficult it is to actually fall in love myself. Riveting conversation, Nazna. Never gonna fall in love. It's just not worth it. Give you this in exchange for delivery. Well, I got a coupon.
I
now,
checked my
so I
phone
guess
because
there's
I
that.
heard somebody. I heard the chime on my work computer.
Don't do
So
it.
I
It's a
had to
trap.
Look. Well, no, I'm like, is it an emergency or someone just working late? And I'm like, okay, someone's just not an emergency. Okay.
Southgate serves as a gate to airships as well as cable car travelers. But the gate's broken right now. The airships can't pass through. I can't believe I'm stuck here working in the middle of nowhere. Hey there, welcome. Do you sell anything special? Ah, yes, you gotta try our famous bunt cake. The perfect gift for the family. Take one home today for your loved ones. It's a world famous Southgate bunt cake. Okay. How's
Can I
business?
have?
Business is good. It's always busy here. Okay. Get your supplies together. Hey, it's the... Why are you a fancy-ass weapon shop up here? What?
Probably because they know that your other folks have gear now and you're not going to want to play with these losers.
All right, well, give me some of these. Oh, also of note, I guess the stuff that's equipped to the other people I don't have in stock here. I can't, like, take it off of other people, which is probably why this is a shop.
Okay, the most amazing thing has happened to me as a knitter. Like, this is the best thing. I have run out. Like, I need to switch to my new ball of yarn because the last ball of yarn I was working with has run out. and I ran out at the end of a row. So instead of having to join yarn or do something weird in the middle of the row, create a hole, one row ended, and I have like 5 inches of yarn, and I can just turn around and start using the other yarn. And it's so good. It's a miracle.
Bro, can you please finish learning Beast Killer? I have 2 new weapons for you, and you're still using your shitty-ass starting weapon. Crying out loud. The car to Alexandria will be arriving shortly. Timely. What was that?
The car to Alexandria.
The car to Lindblom just departed. Oh. I missed my ride! Boy, sounds familiar.
Is it Mary?
Does it? Oh! It's those guys. That's... Cinna. I missed my ride. What am I gonna do now? How the heck should I know? You're the one who wanted to watch the scenery while eating Southgate bunt cake. I'm gonna be late returning to Lindblom. There's nothing we can do. I won't tell the boss. Thanks, buddy. Let's eat another bunt cake. Jeez. I could go for some cake.
I love cake.
Scoundrels.
Heck yes.
Huh? Are they gonna fill the ranks so I have 4 people? Are you here to kidnap the princess again? Who's the big tin guy? What? How dare you? He's the captain of the Knights of Pluto. Oh yeah, you're one bad actor. Gah, have you no respect?
No. Not for you.
True. Princess, you shouldn't waste your breath on criminals. You must be Cinna. What are you doing here? Hey, check it out, it's the princess. Princess? What are you doing here? Well, we escaped from Evil Forest. Princess, you shouldn't waste your breath on criminals. Bro, shut up.
Talking to me. They're actors.
We escaped from Evil Forest.
Who took
Princess, you shouldn't waste your... Shut up! He's so... He's so... impudent. Like, you don't...
He's very annoying.
Like...
But also, you now know that the reason they were abducting the princess is because the king of Lindblom asked them to do it.
Yeah,
so, shut it.
It's the whole thing. Yeah,
They're just actors.
I don't like Steiner's character because it feels so inconsistent in that he's like, I'm Captain Soldier Boy who will just do nothing but serve like the royal family and do what I'm told, and then he just won't stop talking back to the princess. Like,
yeah,
who are you? Like, you don't get to just be a paternal ass to the princess, second in line to the throne. And I think they mentioned that Alexandria is matriarchal. Like, she is like just as like she just gets to tell you what to do, man. Like, you just listen and snap too.
Wants to. Yeah.
Like, just shut up. Princess Steiner, that's enough. What? Like, that interaction is ridiculous. Like, I hate that. She's the princess. She's so much the princess that he can't stop calling her the princess, even when she has given him a direct order to not call her the princess. Like,
yeah.
Why do you behave like this? You don't get to do that. It's crazy. Can't I even talk to my friends? And like, not just annoying, but it feels badly written. Like that
it feels out of step. Yeah,
it's totally preposterous. Like, it's so inconsistent. Like, just no. And it's true of so many RPGs where they just, like, royalty and shit doesn't matter. Like, it's just the barest nod to actual, like, hierarchies and things that exist. Like, they talk about it.
They set up social classes, like, and then they don't honor at all.
At all. And Steiner is the worst example of that ever because he himself is built around it and talks about it constantly. Like, that is the only driving motivation he has right now. And he just doesn't live up to it. Like, he just bad at it. And it's like, what are you doing? I don't understand why this is anybody's favorite Final Fantasy. Like, I don't get it yet. And we've gone a whole disc. We're like hypothetically a quarter of the way through, and it's like, what is redeemable about this so far? Maybe that's extra harsh, but it's just like, what? These characters are terrible.
Zidane and Steiner are really bringing the rest of the game down
particularly egregious.
Significantly.
Man, can you imagine if Freya had been the main character and like we met Vivi?
If it was Dagger, Freya, Vivi, Quina, sure, I'm in. I like all those characters.
And honestly, Queen is largely just a filler character. No problems, whatever. Not meaningfully and like
she's just kind of goofy, and
quite frankly,
kind of being goofy.
Beatrix would have been a far more engaging guard to tag along with Dagger instead of Steiner. Like, I feel like that would have been a much more interesting, like, tension and, like, problem and conflict to resolve. Because, like, Beatrix, as the general,
seems to have opinions.
Has opinions, meaningful authority, like, I think quite attached to Braun, right? Like, she seems, like, way more likely to come into conflict with Dagger in a meaningful sense, not like respectfully expressing dissent, and and like,
or even taking matters into her own hands.
Yes,
like, I'm just gonna take you back.
It's like, yep, we're doing this because like Queen Braun wants this for sure, and like, no stammering, weak sort of like, but why? Come on, oh no. And like, that would have been a way better game if that had been that. The story would have been way more solidly constructed.
Take out the guys.
Like, literally right now.
Except for Vivi.
I mean, let's throw Vivi into the freaking agender bus, because, like, what the hell is a Vivi? Like,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure there's absolutely no indicators either, like,
the girls and they
socially or biologically, to give Vivi any particular standpoint on that front. Like, Vivi's a Vivi. But, like, yeah, I'm still like, what the hell is Zidane bringing to the table? Like, Zidane sucks. Just, man. Man. How can you like Zidane more than either Cloud or Squall as a main character?
I have no idea.
Like, Cloud and Squall have some flaws, obviously, and they are a little bit emo, but like, they at least had like meaningful reasons to be in their stories. Like, they had purpose there.
I still don't know why Zidane is like following, like, what is he doing? Why is he doing
exactly? Like, Zidane has mystery, like, well, and that's why it's so shitty, because like, he has mystery motivations, and the only motivation we have built for him is in the opening cutscene where it goes through the characters, and it literally just said, like, you don't need a reason to help somebody. Like, I'd kind of like you to have a reason to do anything that you're doing right now.
Otherwise, you're just annoying.
Like, why do you exist? What are you doing? What are you trying to accomplish? How did you find yourself, like, continuing to be in this story? Like, you were on exactly the same footing as these two. Like, Marcus and Cinna right here, same footing. Like, you were both just part of Tantalus, and you showed
Yeah,
up,
like
you
it would
kidnapped the
make more
princess.
sense for him to
Exactly
have gone
the
back.
same. Like, no
Like
more
his,
reason.
His story trajectory should have been to drop her off and then hot-foot it back to try to get his friend out of the forest.
Yeah,
Like,
actually.
what is happening?
Like, why is that not his driving goal of like, well, gotta get him out of there. He's freaking petrified, man.
Yeah, I don't understand
Yeah.
what he's actually doing.
Man. This writing. Friends, but they're Adalbert Steiner. Yes, ma'am. He's being scolded. How embarrassing. I mean, he deserved that so long ago, and he deserves so much worse.
Mm-hmm.
The cable car to Alexandria has arrived. It's here.
I guess?
No, but you're going to Lindblom. I know that, but you're going to Alexandria. Oh, Marcus. Yeah, I'm heading to Treno. Treno? I'll see you off. All right, Marcus is going to be... Yeah, Steiner. Shape up, you dumbass. Marcus is going to Treno, too. Let's go, Steiner. Dude, are you mad at me? That is absolutely not the question as the princess.
Get it together, bro.
Steiner, get your shit together. No, ma'am, I'm coming along. Like, get your shit together and stop with your freaking insubordination. Or I'll have you killed when we get back to Alexandria. For freaking treason. Disobeying the princess. Good luck. Yeah, I'll save our bro. Like, literally, Marcus is doing the thing that Zidane should be doing. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, Marcus literally has more main character energy than Zidane.
Yep.
Also more respect for women, seemingly.
Mm-hmm.
Now to partying. Also a cooler style, actually. Mm-hmm. Like, why are you going to Treno, Marcus? Save our brother. Who? There's only one man I call bro. That's blank. That's who? Who? Blank? What? We've been gathering info to Curious Petrification.
That's redacted.
We finally learned about an item called Supersoft that cures all forms of petrification. What about Senna? Senna's going to the Tantalus hideout in Lindblom to tell the others. I see. It's my turn for questions. Yes? Where's Zidane? We separated in Lindblom. Got rid of him as soon as he got you to Lindblom, huh? I don't blame. I would have said that non-aggressively. It's like, yeah, I get it. I'd have left his ass too. How could you say that? It's only because Zidane kept treating me like a child. Yeah, that's a good reason to leave his ass. Like, wait, yeah. I don't care about him. Cool. Same. Like,
yeah, like
fine. Then I don't know anything.
And we parted ways.
Dude, Marcus, don't clam up. You. It's the correct choice to leave Zidane. He's an ass. Shall not meddle in your affairs. Yeah, you better not. Say, Marcus, is there any way I can help? Help with what? Well, I was partly responsible for what happened, so... No thanks, we'll be fine on our own. Wouldn't it be better if... What was that?
Oh no! Mary, take cover!
Might be engine trouble. Please remain in your seats while I check. Ah!
Oh no.
It's a demon with a pointy hat. Oh, I know who that is. A pointy hat. Yeah. What's wrong? I should make Marcus more gruff. Oh, it's this guy. What's going on? It's Black Waltz number 3. Mission: retrieve princess alive. Isn't that the one we saw on the cargo ship? How did it survive? Monster! I'll finish you off this time. Wait, Steiner. Tell me something. Why do you want to capture me? Princess, it's too dangerous. Please stand back. Mission
Retrieve princess alive. It's no use. Doesn't understand.
But
Eliminate.
oh no, that's not what you said a second ago. Hold on. Hold on.
Exterminate.
That's a very different circumstance, my dude. I guess I'll attack. Yeah, you can also steal. I didn't catch if he actually succeeded. It flashes by so fast, I can't confirm what I got and if I should continue stealing. Howie. Oh, lightning staff. Definitely a good choice. No regrets.
Make sure you get that off him.
No, not summon. Yay, I have... And a steepled hat. I'm just stealing everything.
Oh, it's so good to have a healer again.
I was just gonna say cure. It feels so nice.
Okay, now he doesn't have anything left. Come in. Oh, your attacks are so shitty.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I hope this is properly balanced, because we could be here a while. Oh, you do like half the damage that Marcus does. Why are you so bad at this? Let me check. Oh, we could get super stuck here if he's gonna be a big bastard about this. Give me a scan so I know what I'm dealing with here. Why did it look like that?
Technology. Ew.
What the heck? What do you mean,
I miss?
miss? You have literally one job. Figure out what kills it. I mean, hitting it, because I don't have any elemental spells. Oh, wait, I do have that throne item if I need to. In a pinch.
I mean, at least it's not one-shotting you.
It's not, so I think this is manageable. It's just we do such terrible damage.
Yeah.
And now Steiner's out of commission. I mean, he did do terrible damage, so I guess it's fine. Okay. Oh, sure, now he dies. Of course, of course.
Well, we learned a thing there.
The old freezing punch. Real effective.
It's super effective.
It's fine. It's not like I got any XP for him to miss out on. Why? Why? What did he want with me? Princess. Bermesia was attacked by an army of black mage soldiers. I know. Those mages wiped out the people of Bermesia. Who would do such a thing? Bro, are you serious? How ignorant can you be? What do you mean? Stop it, Steiner. I know who did it. Princess? We're almost in Alexandria. Must go to the castle and see my mother. She'll listen to me. She definitely won't.
Why would she? She just wiped out
Definitely
a whole country.
won't.
Why would she listen to you?
I think we're almost there. So, you already heard about the attack of Bermesia. Of course, I'm not
Yeah,
like
bro.
Steiner. A dumbass. You've changed. Me? You mean the way I talk? Not just that. Well, a lot has happened. Oh, speaking of which. Yeah? Been through tons of battles. I'm a seasoned... No, you're level 6.
What are you talking about?
Need to find Supersoft and save Blank, right? Save who? You're gonna come along, huh, even if I refuse, right?
Save redacted.
Of course I am. This is so exciting. Always wanted to see the marvelous architecture of Treno. I can hardly wait.
Okay, but you have to talk to your
Second
mom.
thought, she hasn't changed that much. Oh, right. I should turn off the rain.
Here comes
It's
the
not raining
sun.
anyway.
Do-do-do-do.
Take care. Road splits up ahead. Go right to reach Treno and left to reach Dolly. Okay.
The llama?
Llama. Freaking, freaking summons, man. The lowest one is 96 MP. And I got 56 so far. The hell am I supposed to do with that? Hey, it's Mary. Welcome.
Not summon. Why? You have no high potion, Mary.
Nobody freaking does. No amount of hardship can tear our two countries apart. 11th Regent of Lindblom, Sid VIII. The Berkmia cable cars were built to commemorate the 20th anniversary of friendship between Lindblom and Alexandria. Can I get into Dolly?
Yeah, about that.
Village of Dolly is beyond this gate. You gotta go to the other gate if you want to go to Treno. Did I say I wanted to go to Treno?
Where's the guard? Who's talking?
He's through the window. Little window.
Oh.
Oh. That is not... I... Talk to the guard at a gate, and they're like, this gate's not the place you want. Bye. It's like, how do you know that?
These are not the droids you're looking for.
I went through this gate. That's why I talked to you.
Mimic.
What a remarkable number of gold. By gold, I mean
great.
Gil. 1610. Very exact. Right, it was only a short walk from this gate. I was gonna say, hey, we gotta lower the gate first.
Lower.
Show me your gate pass. Yep, this is it. Hey, will you lower the gate? I thought for a second he was gonna tell me that this wasn't the gate to Dolly. Like, that would be actually very funny if the guards at each gate just talked about their gate and what it was not. It's like, oh, this isn't Treno. This isn't Dolly. Hello, Todoroki. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
You are... Okay. So you've mentioned that this is your favorite game. This raises an interesting question. Because we have honestly not had a tremendously positive perspective on this game. So,
no,
if
that's not totally accurate. I like pretty much everything about the game so far, except I don't like the characters of Zidane and Steiner.
That is
fair. The rest of the game is great. Gameplay's pretty fun.
Gameplay's
Other
fine.
characters really interesting. Vivi's an angel baby. Like, but
okay, that's fair.
I'm
that's
struggling
fair.
with those two
That's
characters.
Perhaps I was too negative. I would be curious though to hear opinions on like why this is your favorite game / favorite of the Final Fantasies. Because Zidane has really, like, soured my opinion of the game. Because, like, he's kind of awful from my perspective early on. He's just freaking rude to everybody. Seems to not have motivation to, like, be doing what he's doing. And so I'd be very interested to hear from the alternate perspective of, like, why this is... Because I know it's many people's favorite Final Fantasy. And those characters, man, they've been getting to me.
Vivi, though. Sweet.
Vivi is a sweet baby angel that has done no wrong and will never do any wrong. I'll give Vivi that for sure. In contrast to what I just said, I will say that I think Vivi is one of my favorite, like, characters out of, like, all Final Fantasies. Vivi is great.
I love him. He's so good.
As well as just, like, mysterious and interesting. Like, he's such a good side character to have because it's like, I want to learn more.
casting that shadow over there? Did you see that?
There's an airship flying around. That's probably that. Also, what the hell is jelly? Prevents petrify. Love it.
Ah.
Jelly.
Gotta keep yourself loose and wiggly.
Goosey goosey. Antibody for sure, and we'll give you cover. That could work.
I'm assuming that's like not being able to be poisoned.
Which one? Antibody?
Antibody?
Yeah. It's poison prevention.
That's it.
Really? Back attack? Freaking first fight out here, and it's a damn back attack. Come on, man.
Beak to the face. And by face, I mean back of the head.
That would suck. Freaking just getting beaked right in the back.
Yeah, that would suck.
Stole ore. Okay, we don't really need to steal from these
I have
guys.
some lip gloss. Not lip gloss, like
Lip balm.
lip balm.
Balm.
Yeah, and it's from the, what is it called? Cluck Hut?
Cluck.
No,
Well, I'm certainly not going to be able to help you with that question because that is not the even close
not what you
to
thought, was it?
Yeah, no, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, where's it
my
from?
Cluck
Just
Hut.
the Cluck Hut. It's like, okay.
From my Cluck Hut.
Oh, your
it's called
Cluck
Beak
Hut
Balm.
specifically. Beak balm.
It's called Beak Balm, and
That's
that's what
amusing.
made me think of it. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Do you love a good beak balm?
Beak Balm.
Also, beak balm kind of sounds like bing bong, which is
Bing Bong.
yeah, bing bong. Also amusing. I learned something. I don't.
I
remember
don't
what it
know
was.
why the chicken theme,
I
but they
don't
stick
know.
to it really well.
Oh, I can actually equip you with other things. I don't think I want to, because I don't think you're gonna be here for very long. But what do I know? I guess. I didn't really mean to do that, but I guess while you're here. Alright, so the question then becomes, should I also do a little bit of quick power leveling with these yahoos?
Maybe.
Try to get over that, I don't know, precipice of pain in
level
the ass.
6? That feels, yeah, that felt bad to come back to that.
And these guys seem to be less horrible. Their damage isn't that bad to me, which is good. Oh, that guy died real damn quick. Bonk. So weak. So weak. So I'm reflecting on like our quote unquote like negative perspective on the game, and it's true. It's a shame, I guess, that the characters feel so overwhelming in their presence that it's like it's sort of leading me to have a negative experience of a game that overall I think is not bad. Like, it's good. I kind of like the storybook sort of vibe they have going.
Yeah,
I think
it's
that
certainly
especially
a
in
fine
contrast,
addition. It's just these two characters that are bugging the heck out of me.
yeah, especially in contrast to 7 and 8.
But it does, I mean, that
which-
goes to show the importance of nailing your characters, though.
I agree. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was thinking about, because it's like, just like those, especially with the main character, like it drags it down so much that like that's the overwhelming sort of like impression I have, is like these two assholes. I just can't think about like the other positive things about
I'm
it.
still hoping that they're both going to get an arc, and I'm sure they will, but I don't know that they... Like, I will appreciate that the arc hopefully will make them less annoying, but in the realm of storytelling, I don't feel like they can... Like, maybe Steiner can have a justifiable arc, but like...
Steiner
seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, Steiner I think is in a position to have the decent arc and become less annoying. Almost
I think
simply
he may have started it by getting yelled at. Or,
Yeah, and
10
honestly,
minutes ago or whenever.
it's kind of feels like his arc
'Cause
of
he's
becoming
certainly
less
yes man.
annoying will potentially largely simply be because he will no longer be in a position to be such a, like,
So
an
whiny about the
oxymoron.
queen. Yeah.
Because, like,
He's
if
about to come to a rude awakening.
if
for
he
sure.
just stopped being, like, I'm captain of the guard boy and was just a normal person, then, like, I don't have to complain anymore
he's not
about
handling
him.
that conflict of interest very well.
And then, like, his interaction with Dagger won't be nearly as annoying because it's like, well, he got over his ridiculous attachment to hierarchy, so it's like, okay, that's fine.
Mhm.
But right now, he's so attached to hierarchy, but not behaving like he is in a
It
hierarchy.
applies to him. Yeah.
It's just like, what the hell are you doing, Steiner? Like, what are you doing?
But yeah.
And that's one of those interactions, especially, that I think is something, like, I definitely would not have detected, picked up on, or cared about when I was young. Because, like, Steiner's sort of mismatch, I wouldn't have thought
It's easier
about.
to take them at, like, face value.
Yeah.
And, like, as an adult, they're, like, when people say one thing but behave a different way, it's a lot easier to...
Just a lot more keyed into, like this is a dramatic inconsistency.
Yeah. Front brain. Like, you're just like, that seems wrong.
Well, and yeah, like, because if we circle it back around to that, the idea of kind of a storybook theme, right? Because like, he falls into a little bit more of, like, a storybook knight, because storybook knights usually don't listen to the hierarchy as much. Like, that's not part of what makes a storybook knight, right? So it's like,
Yeah, I suppose.
and that's kind of just giving some degree of grace. I still think it's a mistake in this context to do it this way.
Yeah, they're
But, like,
mishandling his early story, for sure.
But just kind of giving a little bit of a devil's advocate of, like, if that's the
I feel like
archetype
they're
that he
doing
is
it the
trying
lazy
to
way
hold
instead
up.
of the interesting way. Like, he could
Yeah.
have kept this arc and had
Yeah.
a lot more, like, inner conflict about it, and they just didn't bother to write it,
Right.
basically.
Correct. I agree.
That's the downside.
Princess, this is Treno, the city of nobles. You need to find out which noble has the super soft. There are many nobles living here. The nights are long. It's a great place for thieves. People like you turned the city into a slum. Let's steal the super soft and get this over with. Steal? How dare you? Do you think I'd let you commit a crime before my very eyes? How else would we get the super soft? Quiet! I will not allow such disgraceful behavior. Never asked you to come along. Quit complaining. Don't you talk back to me, first of all. Uh-oh. Do not interrupt me while I'm talking. Look behind you. What? Princess, I urge you not to... Oh, Princess. No, not again. Never have I dealt with such hardship during my 18 years of service. This is all because of you and your scoundrel friends to gone. Alexandrian Knight must not let such a frivolous matter get to him. Must find the princess. Well, and...
I thought he was improving, and now he's unimproving again.
Well, and so one of the other interesting things that, like, I feel like they're trying to do, which is very different from the other Final Fantasies, is, like, they're trying to use him as, like, a comedic foil almost.
Yeah.
And that's fine, but feels weird in this context, especially when they're trying to give any gravity to, like, his growth. It's not being handled with enough care for him to be both a comedic foil and, like, have character development in this context. Yeah. Like, he's just like a punching bag.
Not funny. He's just
Yeah.
not funny.
Yeah. There's also that.
Like, you're not funny. Because he keeps telling this same joke over and over and over and over. It's been a whole disc of this.
Yeah. Come back here. Is that a pickpocket? I should be careful. Hey, where's my money? Pickpocket.
No, our 1,610 gil.
My money. And now I'm Steiner. It's funny to me. So this
So if
city,
you hadn't looked at that active time event, would we still have 500 gil?
probably, but I bet we'll get it back from another one. This city is interesting because this is very much like one of the cities in Skies of Arcadia. Is very similarly themed. In that one, it is also perpetual night because it's in the Yellow Kingdom. It is split very heavily between the noble side and the slum side. This one is called the City of Nobles. I don't know if it's still got nobles. They mentioned it's kind of turned into a slum, so it's like very similar. And it was kind of funny because it's also like this weird ring around a thing in the middle, which that one also was. And it, like, as soon as we walked in here, I actually got the vibe because it was like, it was dark, and I was like, damn, this is like that city from freaking Skies of Arcadia. Like, immediately, I thought of that.
If I was in a city that was always night and was not underground, I would have so many questions.
True.
The pickpocket has 4 arms? That's so rude.
That's like
He's
cheating.
got so many ways to pickpocket.
Dang it. Get his ass, Dagger. Which way did he go? Can't believe I got pickpocketed. Oh, wrong way.
That's the wrong way,
Wow, I
girly
couldn't
pop.
see her well in the dark before. She's a real cutie.
Oh my god.
Good girls shouldn't be walking around alone at night.
Ew.
It's time for me to get ready and move on to a new city. Again,
That wasn't.
they
too
don't
gross.
know, like, this era only had one way to write a rogue character. Like, they only had the one move.
Cute girl.
Yeah, like, you go. And it feels like almost the clumsy, like, continuation of Han Solo. Because, like, Han Solo has a little bit of that. And that was, like, the start, the quintessential rogue character in, like, popular media for, like, decades. But, like, there's so much more going on with Han Solo. And, like, there's so much other characters to, like, interact with that aspect of Han Solo. Like, it's much more compelling in that context.
And they put him up against a Leia who really didn't take crap from him.
Exactly. That's what I mean. It's like there was that
It was like, no.
Leia to interact with that aspect of him and be like, bro, shut up. Like,
Yeah.
gross.
Putting him up against someone who's supposed to be like super naive. Quiet.
Not good.
Off-putting.
Like,
It's
yeah.
incredibly off-putting.
exactly. Confusion. This is not a very nice city. It's in Alexandria, Dagger. Why don't you know about this city? Like,
It's wild to me that she doesn't know anything about
well,
anything
and that's
with the castle.
yeah,
When
exactly.
She's
That's
supposed to be the one
that's
who's going to be queen next.
broadly speaking,
What is happening?
just always a frustration about princess characters. Like, the princess as a naive
They gotta be
girl
competent,
is
man.
such a specific overused trope that it's like that only works with like the 4th or 5th princess that everybody gave up on already. Like,
Yeah.
Dagger's it. Like, she's got to be raised on all kinds of shit. She would have jobs by now in the kingdom. Like,
Yeah.
in the queendom, I guess, because it's matriarch. Like, she's like 15. Like, she's got to be doing stuff already.
She's doing stuff.
Like,
She's
she is
sitting in
doing
council
stuff.
meetings.
Yeah.
Although maybe you could suggest that because her mom's actually a bad guy and just never educated her,
I guess
like maybe
maybe.
keeping her in the dark. But I feel like she's smart enough to have if
Yeah.
that was happening, to be like, hey, don't I need to learn stuff?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like they
You reach a certain age, and if
present-
you feel like you're gonna be queen next, it's like, hey, don't I need to know how to like do stuff?
yeah, because they present Dagger as like smart. Honestly, probably like the
Yeah.
smartest in the group right now. And,
Yeah.
like, she even mentions how, like, she's read a bunch of books. Like, she learned most of the words to the play that showed it. Like, she would be reading not just plays. I'm sure she would just be devouring books on statecraft. Like, how you... all of the literature in the libraries.
Her card in the opening sequence talks about her ruling the kingdom, right?
Yeah,
so
it does.
There's an expectation there. It sets up that expectation.
Yeah, and she just doesn't...
She's not behaving like that is a thing that is happening to her.
Yeah,
it's weird.
A lot of the characters
she's not
are just
as annoying as the other.
No, she's not annoying, but she is still
confusing.
A symptom of the
something is confusing.
Not tightly written characters. Like, they just needed to be tighter, more purpose, like more...
Yeah. I feel like this is a problem with a lot of the JRPGs from this period. Like, they did a lot of hand waving.
That is accurate.
It's way more egregious now that I'm an adult.
It's true. Like, that's true. Man, maybe I need to play 7 on stream as well, just to be like...
Just this whole
all right, where's all the sins in this one now? I still think 8 holds up decently. Like...
Yeah. The characters were more annoying than I remember in 8.
Yeah. But I feel like at least when they were annoying, they were in consistent, believable ways for high schoolers, right? Like...
Yes, that was what saved them. It's like, wow, you're behaving really weird right now, but you're also 17.
Like, they made sense in their annoyance and their goofiness. So, like, it was that level of consistency that helps that hold up. Because I think that's a big part of the difference, I guess, between the people who like this game or don't like 8, and then the people who are kind of the opposite. I don't know if that's true that everybody is that way, but, like, I think it depends on what you value out of the characters. If you're like, I appreciate that these are consistent, and I don't like that these are inconsistent, or if you're just more of a surface, these guys are annoying and emo, and, like, these guys are not. Yeah, like, I get, like, that's, I guess, the big shift. Because, like,
I want this game to go back to heisting, because that was a fun way to start the game.
I also agree. Like,
give
that
me the
was
heisting
fun.
Back. That would be better.
It's true. I think it could have been a fun story if they had gone the route of, like,
just a bunch of
Dagger
heists.
joined the heist team. Princess to heist. Well, and it's something we talked about with 8, I think, when we were playing it, was this era of games and how snappy they felt the need to progress the story. Like, very little in between the significant beats, because they just didn't make games the same length. Or at least, like, the storytelling elements the same length as they are now for these big overarching storylines. So, like, I feel like now a modern game might give you a few hours of heists to sort of have some flavor and character build, and then swing into, oh, now we're off to Lindblom. Oh, the like military stuff. Oh, I guess we better go back and check on the queen. What's going on with that? Like, that arc, I think, could be carried out now, but, like, they just didn't have, I guess, the storage space or the time, or, like, that wasn't in how they wrote things. They were much more like story beat, story beat, story beat, story beat. Like, because, I mean, in this, what we've got is, like, heist to get Dagger, introduce Vivi's whole back thing in the Black Mages, Lindblom, Bermesia, here. Like, we got through, like, 4 beats in a whole disc. Really, it was, like, 3 beats in a disc. So it's like, we gotta tighten it up, because we gotta go. Anyway, better find super soft fast and get back to Alexandria.
But also, if you know that you are kind of naive about what's going on, you would not wander away from your bodyguard. I would not be wandering around this place.
Yeah, because, like,
alone.
Yeah, she's an she's an odd character, because
I would at least stay with Marcus.
Yeah, she seems like she wants to be a strong character, but like she hasn't really
She's making bad choices.
held up to like, yeah. Which that, I guess, at least is
she is
sort of a
16.
story arc worth having. Like that one of like false confidence into deserved confidence for Dagger, I think is a reasonable
that would
story
work.
arc.
Yeah,
Like that
yeah,
one I
yeah.
can get behind. I feel like they're kind of accidentally stumbling into it, but
Yeah.
like I can get behind that as a story arc. Yeah, I won't find the super soft over there. Oh,
Look at those two cats on the roof.
excuse me.
There's a
Heard of
third
thing
cat.
called
There's
super
cats
soft?
everywhere.
There are cats everywhere.
Wow,
Huh?
you are
My wife?
so nuts.
She died 3 years ago. No, I'm looking for an item that cures all petrification. Oh, really?
She's not subtle.
I'm doing fine, but thanks for asking.
Hey,
I may
I'm gonna
be
go
old.
around asking a bunch of
but I'm
strangers
still
about this item that
healthy.
we're ultimately gonna steal, and it's not gonna be suspicious at all.
Thank you very much.
That's-
You're still young. Don't give up. Crazy old man. Hey,
Slam!
hey,
Hey, that's the guy who stole the money.
Yeah, I think he was.
It was absolutely the guy who stole the money. Could've
Bishop,
talked
the
to
master
him.
of this mansion, likes to fund scholastic research. He also runs a synthesis shop and rents out a nearby tower to a researcher. Rich people do strange things.
That sounds promising, though.
Welcome. Yellow scarf, you say? Kashusha? Kakusha? Katusha?
Kashusha.
I don't know.
It looks
I
like-
guess
is it
it's a crown of some kind?
Kashusha.
I feel like I'm gonna need to buy another Magus hat. This is gonna use up my Magus hat. Oh, Germinus boots need my desert boots. Which I already crafted out of something else. For crying out loud. I don't know if I have a spare feather hat to make this yellow scarf. Do I know anything about scarf that raises
Why does the hat
strength?
make a scarf?
I don't know. Man, nobody knows what's going on here. Hold on, let me see here. I can't see. I don't know. Feather hat. Hat that raises spirit, raises wind element attack. I don't know if I have one of those equipped on somebody else. I'll be back, I guess. Don't go anywhere.
See if you can find the arm guy. Ask him for our money back.
But we don't know he took any money.
He took 500 gil.
You brought Stellazio for Green Stella. Better not be a fake. That bird lady can tell right away.
What?
I don't know who the heck she was talking to. Bird lady. Please bring the Stellazio to the queen when you find them. The queen will
What?
reward you with a gift when you do. I don't know what a Stellazio is. Collecting star-shaped coins called Stellazio. Well, thank you. That explains that. I am only interested in collecting Stellazio. You should have more hobbies.
Do you think once we give her that she'll put things in her cages?
Quite
If I was a bird
probably.
lady, I don't think I'd have a room full of bird cages.
Yeah.
That's my main
I don't
sitting
know.
room.
Kind of weird.
That feels bad.
Yeah. Oh, this must be an auction house. Maybe I can find this super soft here. To be fair, there are people who collect, like, medieval torture devices. So, that's about the same.
I was gonna say people collect coins, and that is the same. Sure.
I'm, more on the lines of the cages in the house.
Oh.
Like, talk about cages, not collecting coins. Having
But-
cages in the house, not that.
I mean, you're not wrong, but also some of the quote-unquote medieval torture devices are actually Victorian inventions.
Well, true, but
Like Iron Maiden was not actually a thing.
People still collect torture implements.
They do. You're not wrong. And it is weird.
I mean, yeah, but
As a private collector, I think that's weird.
That or bird cages, I guess, you know? We'll take your pick. Maybe I can find the super soft here. I like how we're just sitting here and the prices just keep going up.
Keep going up.
They just keep going.
Yo, we know that dude.
Sure do.
It's the danger twink.
The danger twink.
Evil twink. That's what we were calling it.
This card game stadium is a gathering place for nobles. I am not going to be playing cards, thank you. I had plenty of that previously.
Yeah.
Listen carefully, Mario. This city used to be called the City of Nobles. It's a lie. The nobles pushed us around, right, sis? That's right. They hogged all the waterfront property and forced us up into the hills. They exploited us to make their money, right, sis?
That sounds about right.
We can't just sit here and complain, or we'll end up spending the rest of our lives in this miserable place. Power to the people, right, sis? That's right. Power to the people. We'll never go hungry once we become nobles. No, that's not. Follow me, Mario. That's not.
That's not the goal.
That's not power to the people.
All right.
What's this world coming to? You have dramatically misread the situation.
I mean, they were kids, so
Koopa. I just freaking kicked a Moogle out. Nobles are living a life of luxury by the sea while I'm drunk living on the streets. Life stinks. Well, okay. I mean, you could stop drinking, but, you know, whatever. We're really good friends. Magnet? There's a letter from Stiltskin. Let's read it together for some reason.
Okay.
Can I just click to, okay, there we go. From Stiltskin to Mogric. There's trouble in this rainy city. The guys I saw there were heading towards Voob Desert, west of Burmecia. They'll only find sandstorms. What could they possibly want? Gonna follow them and see. Why did we name a desert this? This is weird. Voob? Like, Vube like cube?
Oh,
Vube like ube? I don't freaking know. Vube Desert is so far away. Still so amazing. Why does this dog look so weird? Actually, I'm looking at this dog. This dog's got no neck.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the cat that was on the.
No, this dog. Look at his weird.
Right, that is a dog.
Why?
Who is
weird...
obsessed with the Moogle?
They're friends,
which is actually
apparently.
Pretty freaking adorable.
Well, look, it's such a weird shape.
He is.
Chunky boy.
That was pretty cute, though.
This is alarming. What can I do for you? What's that monster?
I would not want to walk over that ground. What the heck?
The master of the Knight family who owns this building keeps that monster as a pet. He likes to see people challenge it and get beat up.
He sounds terrible.
That's weird, bro. We freaking have a mithril sword. Got a flame staff. Got a night staff. Got a lightning staff. Got the fork and the needle fork. Bone wrist. That's a new one. Give me 2. Ah. Give me an extra Magus hat. Give me a bandana. Give me a chainmail. It's annoying because I feel the need to buy, like, 2
Doubles
of everything.
The things you already have, yeah.
Because it's just like, yeah, we gotta synthesize it into whatever random stuff. Who knows what you might need to turn it into? Could be anything. Hey, nobles. Come on, don't be mad. I'm taking it out of your allowance. I almost said license. That's not the same thing. I'm taking it out of your license. Oh, princess. Thank goodness I found you. I was worried. Why can I find the super soft when I keep having to listen to your complaints? Such harsh words. I don't think it's here anyway. Where's Marcus? I do not know. Maybe Marcus found it already. Are you coming? Going with or without you? I shall follow you, princess. At least, honestly, I'm glad that she's getting to the point of just like, shut up, Steiner, we're going. Like,
yeah, finally.
Took a while, but thank God.
It's the Danger Twink. Oh, wait, she wasn't there to meet the Danger Twink.
Oh,
so the
yeah.
fact that she's seen him before means something.
That is true. I am a little unclear on the timeline in that case. Because I don't know if...
Well, it's possible that he was in and out of the castle sneaky-like before we... You know what I mean? Like, it's possible he was meeting with her mother before...
Yeah, what I mean, though, is that I don't know if he is here before he is in Burmecia or after he is in Burmecia.
After.
I assumed, but
after.
It could potentially be otherwise. Because I don't know, like, obviously it's kind of assumed to be chronological, but why is this worse than what you're equipped with, but still has an ability to learn? Why do you do this to me? All right, I'll give him the terrible helmet for now. Coming through. Watch out. Oh, wait. Maybe it's up here past Captain Drunky. Here. It is. Also, I'm going to come down here and steal your chests.
Yay.
Yoink. Yeti card. I don't care about cards. $1.
That is rude. Do you think we can synthesize with cards or sell them, or?
I don't believe so. I mean, I can check selling, but they seem to just occupy an entirely different section, which is a shame. I liked being able to turn the cards into stuff in FF8. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
I liked that little side dealio. Costs 100 gil to rest here. Sure. Let me get Marcus first. Then buzz off. Wow, rude. We're ready to retrieve the super soft. Good. At last we can save blank. When do we leave? We can leave right away, so you're coming along, huh? Are you ready? No, okay, I gotta go rest. Hold on. I still need to get ready. Sure, make it quick. Let me rest. I'll be right back. Let me rest. Let me rest. Use whichever bed you want.
Yeah, that urgency to talk to her mom, really.
Right out the window. You ready now? Let's go! Princess! Princess, please wait. Boss is waiting at the dock. Boss? You mean... Yep, there's only one man we call boss. Boss. Princess,
this
please
is a
wait.
Cool location.
Think of the consequences. You are a princess. I do still like the way they handle the chat bubbles and like movement and dynamism in that way. That's a nice little dealio they do.
Yeah, I like that too.
Princess, do you know that breaking in and enter is a crime? Need to make sure you don't steal anything else. Let's go. Damn it, I am coming along. It is my duty to protect the princess from bad influence. Actually, no, it's not, Steiner. Literally not. It is your duty to protect her from danger. That's it.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want.
From physical harm.
Always talking about your duty. Ain't you got any thoughts of your own? Don't you talk back to me. I am escorting the princess. I thought you might have changed after traveling with Zidane, but you ain't changed.
Sure
Do you even know why you're here? What do you mean? Let's just go, okay? Yeah, why would Zidane have changed anything? He's annoying. That explains it. How was Burmecia? Not bad. Better if I didn't have to see those vermin and the ugly elephant lady. They offend my senses.
This guy's bad guy.
You must be tired. It's not over yet. The rest of the vermin must be done away with. Will you be heading to Clara, then? Yes, I trust you will deliver them. Certainly, I shall prepare now. By the way, did you see a pretty lady in the crowd today? A pretty lady? Shall I arrange a meeting? Oh, there's no need. The canary I've been after. She flew into my cage of her own free will. Never would I have imagined running into you in a place like this. It must be fate.
I have concerns about this dude.
Yet. Fly home to your mother, my little canary. A reminder that the opening play was called I Want to Be Your Canary. Moving on. Like, I just want to point out a repeated motif that just happened. Canaries. We have yet to find a coal mine, but I don't know if that's exactly the connection to canaries we're doing. Anyway, I, too, will welcome you home with open arms. I don't know who said that. I assume it was...
I'm assuming it's the danger
Evil Twink. Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. That looks cool.
Yeah. Parallaxed backgrounds. What in the world am I doing? I'm assisting thieves in committing a crime. Oh, yeah.
Steiner.
I'm assisting thieves in committing a crime. No. I must be patient. Protect the princess. Escort her back to the castle. Focus on your duties. Trust the queen. She would never commit an atrocity.
Of course she would.
She's a queen.
Of course she would.
There must be a good reason.
There's no reason.
No thoughts of my own? Nonsense. How can I, a lowly knight, understand the queen's thinking? I need not worry about the ramblings of a criminal. See, and that's... Okay. Back to the previous statement that he just made, that I, a lowly knight, cannot possibly... Like, that's the piece that doesn't make sense, because he still talks to the freaking princess like a jackass. Like...
Yeah.
You either have the attitude that you're a lowly knight that needs to shut up, or you don't. Like, you can't have it both ways, man. I need not worry about the ramblings of a criminal. Just think about escorting the princess home. I'll probably never see him again. He was the culprit. He pulled the princess and me into his intrigues.
It was the king.
It was your fault, Zidane. If you hadn't treated me like a child, I wouldn't be here, hunting after Super Soft to save one of your friends. Why am I doing this? And not you? Excellent question. Okay, honestly, they needed to be... I think they should have been having these internal monologues, like, a long time ago. Like,
yeah,
this is extremely useful to, like... I mean, they should still be consistent in the case of Steiner, but, like, this is way better at building an arc than what has been going on before, and, like, we could have used this hours ago to, like, sort of stabilize the interactions, I guess, would be like, we really could have been using this, sort of.
Given some foundation to
Yeah. That would have been really good. Because Blank saved me? Yes, he saved me. He saved my life. The least I can do is return the favor. Although I don't know why she's not thinking, like, I really need to get to the queen, like, right now, though. Like, this is a big distraction.
It's like a weird moment to be doing this.
But I never thought about things like this before. Things like what exactly?
Owing people life debts?
Yeah. How are we to find Super Soft in this mountain of boxes? Just find it.
What does it look like?
Excellent question. Someone's coming. What are you?
The professor.
Oh, I can't believe I ran out of ink on a night like this. I must find more ink and go back to the observatory. Should I take care of him?
Ooh.
Wait. Princess, no.
You're... I've missed you, Dr. Tot. Princess Garnet.
Convenient.
Dr. Tot? You know him? Dr. Tot is the highly respected scholar who tutored the princess. Ah, Master Steiner. You must be quiet or you'll wake the shopkeeper. But princess, what on earth are you doing here? It's a long story. We're looking for Supersoft right now. There is a proper reason for this. We are not here to steal or commit any form of crime.
Shut up.
Somebody down there? Run along. I will give you Supersoft later. Go left from the Tredo entrance and continue until you find a large tower. The tower is my home. It's locked, but I shall unlock the door and await your arrival. All right, let's go back. Thank you, Dr. Tot. I'll see you later. Oh, it's you, Dr. Tot. Ah, great timing. I ran out of ink. Should have called me. I'll get you yelled at if our inventory's wrong. Princess. So, this Tootsie's gonna give us Supersoft?
Why Tootsie? Oh, it's Tot.
It's Tot.
I thought he was talking about the princess.
I thought so too.
That's
Tot
acceptable.
you. Whatever.
Although him saying Tootsie really kind of gave me a different impression of his voice. It's like, whatever.
Mhm.
I can't believe Tantalus is at the mercy of some old man. I guess we gotta keep babysitting the princess. Still, he ain't gonna give you the Supersoft unless you're with the princess. That's the deal, princess. I'm asking you to take Marcus to this toot.
Toot. It's hot.
I was going to anyway.
Well, get some rest before you go. I'm sure Ted needs time to prepare. Ted.
Tot.
Tootsie Toot Ted Tot Tud Tubalo. Yeah. Whatever.
Toozy. Goody two shoes.
I'm gonna go save. And then probably that will be it for today.
Good, I'm getting sleepy.
I hope, honestly, I hope more people wander into stream that are like, this is my favorite game. Because I really do want to ask more people like, okay,
please tell us
please,
about what you like about it.
why? Please tell me what is like so endearing and alluring. Like what caught you?
What do you like about it?
Yeah, like I'm curious.
What has caught you about it?
In a non-confrontational way, I just wants to know. What am I missing? All right. You're approaching.
Discord said the stream paused, and my brain was like, "The stream! Oh no!" And I was like, "Oh,
Not that
stream.
one. The other one. What the? Have you? Did you leave the call? You left the call. I think you left the call. You can't hear me. You left. You left. You left the call. Left the call. Okay. You left the call. Guess I'll put it in chat. Hey, there you go. Welcome back.
I closed the stream and it hung up.
Or you just hung up and tried to close the stream.
No, I closed the window with the stream in it.
Which
I pop out, and now
well, that's
anyway.
the call. That's the call. Anyway. All right. Well, honestly, this has been an uplift in the other streams. It was a definite step up. We got our levels to somewhere where it didn't feel like shit to fight. Vivi got a super duper new staff and tore new assholes into everybody, and that was great. We love Vivi. We got some movement.
Angel, baby.
We got Freya added to the party. Another nice party member. So like we're on to the uphill. So that's good. I'm glad about that. I feel like we're going places. Steiner's having his come to Jesus moment. Dagger is,
which I like.
Fine, continuing to contemplate stuff, I guess, but Dagger just didn't have as shitty a start, so like she doesn't need to fix as much. We're doing great.
And also, honestly, a lot of this one was better because we didn't have Steiner and Zidane at the same time.
True. One at a
We
time.
spent
One
a
annoying.
lot
Like
of time without Steiner in the party.
their interaction
And Zidane
between
didn't
each other
talk a
is the
lot.
worst.
Yeah.
Like I just want them to stop nagging at each other. All right. So that's going to be it for today. I think Thursday.
We're in
Well,
the quantum sea.
I'm contemplating because I was thinking about bringing in another game to fill some time so that it's not just like wall to wall Final Fantasy. But today was better than the previous one, so now I'm like, I could play another one. Maybe Thursday we can do another Final Fantasy.
Well, that might work because if we could do it Thursday and then Saturday you do a different one, I actually have someone coming to visit me this weekend.
Perfect. I can do that.
So
that'll be perfect then. I'll start something else up on Saturday.
Yeah.
So Thursday we can do this. We'll be back for this again Thursday. It's on the uphill. We'll keep riding that momentum into greatness. So
Woohoo.
Thanks all for coming. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be back again Thursday. Everybody appreciate my great new logo. I made it.
It's great.
All right. Have a good night. Enjoy the middle of your week. And I'll see you hopefully again next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Initiating goodnight sequence. Dispersing appropriate dosage of compound 347. Initiating phase 1 of memory calibration. This won't hurt a bit. Just close your eyes.